Alright, here we go. Holy crap, this took way longer than it needed to be. Hello, everybody, and welcome to me refreshing my screen. Okay, we're good. I am LeafeonLive, and with me are a couple of guests. Introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, Susan here. Nice to be here.
Hello, everyone. I'm a pretty dude, or in other words, as Autobot Maximus.
AKA
Or
K2XCast Form 123.
that too.
Yeah.
So, it has been a while since we've done a live stream on LeafeonLive, and since then, at least this morning, I had 400 subscribers, and now it's saying 403. What the hell? Where are these subs coming from? In all seriousness, thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and I am setting myself to Do Not Disturb, because Discord notifications are annoying. Anyways, and I'd rather not deal with one of the Discord chats spamming. Okay. So, yeah, thank you all for subscribing. Now we're at 400 subs, which means I'm 40 subs away. I hit my friggin' teeth, god damn it. We're 40 subs away from overtaking Telly's channel. Oh, 40 subs to go. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good.
And then we'll take over the world.
It's all good. I'm really happy for Telly. He's almost hit 450 subs. That's really good. If you haven't subscribed to him yet and you're in the TPI community, go and do that.
Do it.
Do it. So.
But unfortunately, tonight we're not talking about a good TPI because, as you read from the title, which will probably be dislike bombed to hell, and by that I mean the stream, we're watching more Mismagius525 tonight, specifically the pre-episodes. Oh, hey, Light.
Oh, hello, we have another guest.
Hey, Light.
Hey, Light.
Hey, Light. Oh.
Okay, no problem.
Give him a minute.
Alright,
okay.
While he gets ready, I'm just going to leave the disclaimer like I have with the last one. I'm going to make this perfectly clear before somebody says I'm going after Chris. I'm attacking the art and not the artist. That is the entire point of these streams. I'm going after the product that is released, not Chris as a person. The only thing I'm going to go after Chris on, personally, is the art, because he decided to do that. He could have easily gone with the original sprites. I'm going to be criticizing the art, though. Alright, no problem, Light. Okay, so, in that case, I, like last time, have this shit randomized. So, 3, 2, 1, play. We have episode 4. Mute your shit because I am not dealing with content ID again. Oh, okay. And I'm having difficulties. Hang on a second.
Okay.
That was weird. Okay. Yeah, let me just set you guys to... I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Okay.
32.
Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. So I paused on an interesting frame here. So we're gonna start off with the design seers. So we have a Drapion with, I think,
very long nails.
I don't know why, but okay. And glasses that do not fit him. Seriously, what the hell? And Sea King's horn has been circumcised. And I know that is not the proper term because this is a female one, but you get my idea. Basically, it's been cut for some reason. Also a weird-looking bow thing. And aspects that do not work. I think I've mentioned this in the past, but the blending does not look good here, unfortunately. All of which could have been fixed. Basically, I'm trying to remember the term here. Basically, this is a heterogeneous solution, which is basically you can see the parts that are used to make something new clearly, as opposed to a homogeneous, which is basically making a new product, and it's harder to tell. I know that's probably not the actual definition, but that's what I think of because I wasn't good with science, and this is not good anatomy. So it kind of fits. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god. Hang on. I gotta raise the volume of this. This volume is super quiet. Fixing.
It's been a while. I mean, I don't know. We really didn't talk much, so. But anyway, how you been?
Okay. Uh, So, this is episode 4, which means, of course, we have terrible audio again. However, I want to address something that I constantly brought up in the previous stream. Why is insert person in this season? Now, Drapion, I don't have to ask that. He won season 3. He got out first because of the cold he had. If I remember correctly, I think that was the case. Seeking, however, is not all-star material. She barely did anything in her season. And I'm just checking to see if Discord is working. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're back. So I have to ask why Seeking is here. Why she is even in the season. She is not an all-star. Anybody else could have taken her place. I don't know if Vespiquin's going to have her special, but she could have been an all-star easily.
Oh, well, it's been different, that's for sure. It's just the whole, I guess the whole gap just was very different for me, becoming famous again and everything.
Oh,
Being famous again. You were not even famous in Total Pokemon World Tour or the musical because Chris had to change his multiple ways. I'm going to give it a second for the audio to catch up for my guests so that if they have a comment, they can respond.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything to say?
The only thing Seeking was probably good for was her relationship with Zatu, but even that was really minor in the series.
Okay.
Wasn't really
Yeah.
shown much.
Okay.
And besides, I don't think Satu either. I take it back. I don't think Seeking.
Mm-hmm.
And like comments, Vespiquen would have won season 3 if it wasn't for the guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
what do you mean famous again? I'm not saying you weren't before, but I mean, what did you do exactly?
Don't you remember? I was a famous pop star. How could you forget that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just can't tell Seekings apart, so I didn't really realize. Wait, you were Stardust?
Yeah, that was me. It was a very complicated story to begin with anyway.
Honestly, that sounds way more interesting than the story you're going to tell in a moment. We'll get to that.
I also have one tiny little nitpick.
Yep.
It's just regarding the size of the sprites. I mean, I know it's supposed to be, I guess, real-life sizes, but still, it just irks me a little bit, because how are they going to fit in those seats in real life? I know this is total Pokemon PowerPoint logic, but just saying.
Oh yes, aren't we gonna get Waylord soon? Oh dear.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Yes.
dear.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I do not like. Yeah, I don't like the sprite. I think I went over that in the 300 sub thing, and I got. Okay, we're good. Let's continue.
It all started when I was talking with Zatu about it.
Hello, darling. What did you want to talk to me about?
Well, there's this singing,
But then again, Chris isn't the only one with the size thing. Cough, cough. Swift and your gigantic Wailord. Cough, cough.
Yes, I have a ruler problem.
A little bit of a delay
Well-
there, but all right. Yeah, my response to that is I just don't really care about the sizes and all that.
Well, at
in
least
this case.
it's not Steven Universe.
Oh yeah, it's not Steven Universe, but basically, like, my mindset is I just don't care. But yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay.
I guess the same could be applied to a lot of TPAs, though. It's not really exclusive. Either way, let's continue.
contest coming up. I thought it'd be a lot of fun for me to do. I used to sing when you were younger.
Well, of course, darling, but when you do things like that, you go back to lying about everything, and we're trying to work on that.
Honey, I have gotten so much better at that. I.
Oh my god. No. No. That horn does not look natural on that thing. Just no. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry.
It's an abomination.
God damn it, no. I'm sorry, but this is what I mean with the whole disclaimer. This is ugly. I'm sorry. This does not blend well. This does not work. It looks like the... I can't believe I'm using this as a reference. This is like The Simpsons, the three-eyed fish. I'm so... What the fuck is...
Hi, Tally.
Oh, it's Ellie.
Hiya, Teddy.
I just can't get over that. What the absolute fuck is this?
It's what happens when you smoke on crack too much and then proceed to play Fortnite for 2 hours.
No, I'd rather see them play Fortnite than watch this. Okay. My yelling aside, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, as for the whole singing thing, wouldn't that get Ninetales in a hissy fit? Because, I mean, I know she's a pop star, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if she was, like, getting into a fight with Seeking, because that's apparently what Ninetales wanted to do in her episode. So it's like, oh, maybe that's why she has the chopped off horn. It's like Ninetales just beat the crap out of her. This is so dumb. Kawaii Kiwi. Leafeon, this is so important. What do you think of Deltarune? Played the first episode. I liked it. I'm excited to see what else is coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your answer, or thank you for the question, Kawaii Kiwi, and thanks for coming out.
Can we answer too?
Yep, of course.
I've seen the game through Jacksepticeye and it looks cool, but I'm not a huge Undertale fan, so I didn't really play it.
Okay.
I've kind of heard of it when it was first released, and I've seen some playthroughs. It was a meh. Wasn't as strong as Undertale story, but then again, it is just part 1 of the chapter. We had yet to see the full thing.
Yes. Alright. Seeking is forgettable as fuck. Yes. Thank you, Tully. I kind of said that as well, but yeah. Alright. Continuing. God, this is 8 minutes.
Mom, Dad, I just got a call.
I thought that was
Yes,
Memoswine's
Mom.
job.
Sorry, what?
I said I thought that was Memoswine's job.
Oh, I have no idea. I forgot that was even a character, yeah.
To have you in the contest, Mom. Oh, that would be great. Oh, I'm
The only
so
reason
excited.
Mamoswine existed was because of Blizzard Mamoswine, if anyone remembers him.
I kind of remember his plushie series. Yeah.
I do too. He was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched back in the day.
Interesting.
Alright.
Tati, aren't you excited? Of course, darling, but promise me you'll be careful. Things get out of control. Okay? Yes, of course, honey. I won't go too far, I promise. So that's how it all started.
Oh god, the audio just got worse. I can barely hear him this time. I can barely hear this Moralol or something. I cannot remember the name of this Pokemon. It's not forgettable. I think it was a Gen 6 one.
No, it's probably Gen 7.
Oh, it is Gen 7?
Yeah, it's Gen 7.
Also,
Wait. Yep, Gen 7.
Oh, it is Gen 7. Okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, I can
Yes,
barely hear
Cinnamon.
this person. God. Also, another art theft, and this is rich coming from me, but still, at least I attempted to credit some of the sprites used. Whatever.
Started with a simple town, singing contest. Hello, everyone. My name is Shinotic, and I...
Oh, hang on. Ditto says the name is Shinotic. Thank you, Ditto. Okay, so Shinotic. I will say, though, it's a good sprite. Just
Yeah, I was just looking that up. It was a Shinotic.
will be your MC.
Okay.
Omae mon Shinotic.
Brennan
God damn it, Swift. Okay.
and
Someone had to do
his
it.
competitor. Actually,
Yeah, I expect a
comes
lot of
from
puns
a
from this
very,
one here.
Sorry. Let me check my cue cards.
Not to say it's a bad thing, but just expect it.
Let's see. Cue cards. You don't even have the cue cards. Also, you weren't even attempting to make a joke out of this shit. Holy fuck. You couldn't have just said the writers sucked or anything. What is it?
A fish out of the water.
Hang on.
Hey, they.
Hey.
Hey, okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay.
Yeah, well, you seem to be having connection problems because you kind of cut out sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's probably because I'm running a Discord call, the OBS, and the VLC player at the same time.
Yikes.
Let's see. Yep, Telly says hi. Okay.
I think that was mentioned earlier.
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, it looks like we're good to go. Couple drop frames. Jeez. Alright.
I'm going to have the video muted because it feels weird listening to
Yeah, that's fine. It's no problem.
person.
Yeah, it's no problem. Let me just try that. Okay.
very close lake. Please hear it for Seeking.
Oh,
Hello.
She just popped out of the floor. Okay. It's like she has Sekko's ability. Any JoJo fans will get that reference, or at least those watching Golden Wind.
Oasis.
No. It's Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Oh god. The changes. Anyways. All right.
Everyone, it's very nice to be here.
What happened to Hypnotic? It just glitched in and out of existence. Okay.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
I made a JoJo reference a minute ago. It's like in the background, like Vanilla Ice is using cream to warp her in and out of dimensions. Oh wait, no, I should have gone with Zipper Man.
Or Sticky Fingers.
Yep. This thing is just filled with JoJo references. Sorry. All right. So $5 says they're gonna play a copyrighted song for this after Seeking shuts the hell up.
I'm so excited.
Probably.
Yep.
We'll see.
Muting.
How many characters did Miss have again? Like
100.
over 100?
Like 100, yeah. Okay.
And
Good.
considering how really well maintained his series has been,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
didn't forget any of the characters. Gosh, what are those?
Holy crap!
Oh yes, we are boned. So we got another good Gen 7 sprite here. Not credited again, but I've already used that. So we got Zatu and Seeking's daughter. I've already went on a mess about that.
Bottom right.
Yeah,
Right.
Weavile and
Yeah.
Ambipom's kid, bastard child, I'm gonna say. The blending for this looks terrible. The face is fucking wrong. The claws don't look right. The claws and the tails look ridiculous. Like they barely even blend it. It's like, excuse me. It's like they just threw a bunch of parts together. I think I've said this multiple times, but it reigns true. This is a mess. Also,
Are those even considered fingers?
no, I can't even consider them fingers. What the
How is it supposed to grab with those type of fingers? Is it just waving its tail?
Well, how is Weavile supposed to grab things? Anyways.
No, it looks like the pinkies on there are just completely broken and they never bothered to fix them.
Oh dear.
That's probably it. Maybe it's just the result of Ambipom's failed prank. Ambipom's in Japan, like the Suicide Forest. Is like, oh shit, did we just film a dead body in the Suicide Forest? I wouldn't be surprised if he was edgy enough to do that shit. Because he was the prankster.
Yeah, that is
Fuck
true.
it,
But
Ambipom's
still,
Logan
those
Paul in this
pinkies.
Yeah, fuck it. Ambipom's Logan Paul now in the TPI verse. Fuck it.
Oh, dang nabbit!
Fuck it. Fortunately, there's no rat Pokemon he can take advantage of. Sad thing is, I'm having more fun making these jokes than like that seems to be the common thing with this episode is like we're having more fun roasting these than just pointing out legit problems with this. Probably because there's not really much substance. It's Seeking. All right. Okay, so what are they saying? Fucking audio spikes. I'm just gonna give it a couple of seconds.
I was more famous than anyone on our show. And of course, Zaking's boyfriend Ambivile came with us.
Zaking's boyfriend Ambivile. So, assuming I get to the Giraffe episode or Mismagius, I don't really care at this point. This is going to raise a massive problem. The ages. So, how many years has this been since these kids were born? Are we using real-time aging, or is it convenient aging like some of us have, or some of us who used to do TPIs did, myself included? I bring this up because, as we're going to also see with Garchomp's episode, one of them is engaged. So
I don't know how that works. I think the way you put the logic around is that evolution kind of increases the age. Somehow, I don't know.
like that I can believe, but Chris does not. But that's just my version. Chris does not explain this at all, and unfortunately, a lot of those who did these mixed breeds had the same issue, which is depressing. Nowadays, I just fix the issue to just be natural aging. Hence why with Resort, I just had an 18-year time skip. But the thing is with this, we have no idea. And some of the ages are all over the place, despite the fact that some of them were born at the same time.
Thank you.
With the Mismagius incident, she's supposed to be a teen, allegedly going through that teen pregnancy bullshit, which is not funny, it's not interesting, far from it, it's just a mess. But the
Hey, Tanu.
Oh, hey, Tanu. But we also have the issue with the Garchomp episode with the whole engagement
Hey,
thing, which
Fawn.
means that they're either
Hey,
in
Fawn.
their older age or something else happened. And I'm going to check my Discord. Hey, Fawn.
Fun.
Okay.
Just going to...
Okay,
It's
yes,
fine.
just
Yeah, it's no
listening.
problem. It's no problem. Okay. Where was I at? Oh, okay. So, yeah.
We were talking about the episodes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I just bring this up because it's like either they age with each evolution, they age all over the fucking place, or it's supposed to be natural aging. Which is it? And this is for anyone who decides to do these in the future or at least have kids. Make it clear what the fuck the aging is supposed to be. Because, especially with the eggs, which is also another cliche. Clear that up, please. For anyone who's going to do this in the future with their TPIs. Fix this mess because it is a goddamn nightmare if you don't.
And also, another thing.
Mhm.
If you are planning on doing something kids-related, don't have them, have kids during the season. Wait till after, because we don't want any of that mess to happen again.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember doing it once. So much regret.
Oh, same here.
These competitors are supposed to be in their late teens/early.
20s.
Don't make them have kids right away during the show. At least have, process made in their relationship before you consider the kids thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just putting that out.
I just kind of get the idea that I guess the first person to do the whole kids thing.
You kind of cut out, but I think I get what you're saying, that Chris was the first one. And yeah.
I'm just asking the question because why do I get the feeling that he got the idea after he finished watching Juno?
Oh, no.
Wait.
What?
I know
Juno?
what I've seen Juno. I know what he's talking about. Yikes. But you're not...
Can we Can we get a clarification,
Yes,
please?
yes, sure thing. Because some people in the stream probably don't know. Juno is basically the story of two people in their teenage years who fuck. Juno's pregnant and have an issue with having.
It was
Okay.
big film when it.
Okay.
Rest in pepper.
Okay. We're back on. Sorry about that. I'm gonna fix some things up here. So let me just lower Discord. It's already on normal. What the hell? Okay.
It's still offline for me.
Give it a second. Okay. What the hell?
Still offline for me.
It says it's online. What the heck? Maybe give your page a refresh.
Let me try to go back to.
Let me do page refresh.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. It's still offline.
What the hell? Hang on.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I just hit it again. Okay, I just hit it again. I hate things right now because this is a pain in the ass. Okay, so, alright, is it running again, or? Because I just hit start streaming. Turn off the new message audio on Discord. I'm already on Do Not Disturb, so... Okay. Juno's Okay, since this got cut off because the stream hates me. Basically, the story of Juno is teenage pregnancy is a bitch. Just teenage pregnancy is a bitch. All right. Hang on, phone's running something.
Still refreshing the page, not getting anything.
Okay. And it's back to 4.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
It's
Alright.
still loading.
Give it a second.
Let me try. Wait!
And
Okay. Okay.
time.
Up right now.
Just don't jinx it.
All right. Let's just. Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me? Okay.
You do have a backup.
What are you talking about?
Doesn't work out.
If it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna end the call and just do it solo because this is getting ridiculous. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
It's fine.
Let's just continue this. All right.
I guess you could do it solo, and the rest of us could be in this call, and
Yeah, basically, like the call is still gonna run regardless. So it's just I won't be in it because this is just pissing
that's
me
fine.
off. All right, let's try this again.
Of course. Oh, it was so exciting.
We left off at Juno.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Juno is basically a story of childhood or teenage pregnancy as a bitch. Fuck you, Oricorio. Fuck these kids. Let them burn in a fucking fire. God, I'm fucking disconnected again. All right, fine. I'm leaving the call.
You're still online.
It says it's offline. It says it's offline.
Oh, on my end.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh boy. Let's just
Evile and Ambipom, it was just amazing beyond belief. And then, of course, my manager gave me the news. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so excited for your seeking and all of your success. Stardust is going to be a household name. I want to do a worldwide tour. But I've talked to you,
There's
Oricorio.
still audio.
I need a break. Sometimes when I do things like this, I get in my head, and I
I'm
limit
just
myself,
looking
and I really
at
don't want to.
kind of past things that were posted
Sometimes
here
my lying gets out of
for
control.
that from
And I'm still trying to get better at it, and I feel like if we do a worldwide tour right now, it may not be the best thing in the world. Oh, but darling, you're
Pretty good.
amazing. How would people know how amazing you are if you did not do this world tour?
Okay, if she's going on this fucking world tour, why the fuck is she coming back to a goddamn All-Star season when she can make money? I said this with Ninetales and I said this with Gardevoir. Why the fuck is she back? Holy shit.
Why do I get the feeling that they're lying about their actual music careers and that they only just got big off of Spotify?
I wouldn't be surprised because of this shit.
Actually, here's something. Ninetales got big off Spotify and Seeking got big off SoundCloud.
Yeah, there you go.
Good one.
I told you I don't want to. Well, I've already signed you up. So unless you want to lose lots of money, dear,
I'm just
you
going
have
off
to
of
do
what I
they
think.
tell you to do. But I didn't tell you you could just sign me
Well,
up for
it's
things.
your
I said
opinion,
you
it's
could
fine.
things. That is not.
And sometimes it's good to make a joke.
Not cool. Seeking's the story.
Although
not
there
you.
are times where you can take the joke a little bit too far, where you always have to be careful of that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I kind of had that happen earlier today in another call, but yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I agree. What is this? You know what? I pay you. You're my star, darling, and you'll do as I tell
What, is
you.
Oricorio trying to give vocal lessons or something?
I think she's supposed to be the agent. I don't know. And of course, copyrighted music. Princess Stardust hitting the top of the charts, which is why she stole Masquerade's shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Seeking beat the crap out of a Masquerade to get her wings. It wouldn't be the first time this guy had animal cruelty.
Princess Stardust?
What are you, Stardust Dragon?
When all the memories fade to... When all the... God damn it. I think it is when all the memories fade to Stardust. Trying to make a JoJo reference there. Alright.
So I hit the top of the charts, but I
And
began
that's
losing.
right though.
Well, yeah, the sprite's ugly as shit. Kind of went over that too, but yeah.
That vein is too weird.
Yep.
It's something.
Why
I
is there
really
a
do
random
want to work on. It's
masquerade
also
wing
lying,
on
but
her
it's-
I don't even...
tail?
I have no idea.
It really doesn't fit there. It just... Dang.
Alright.
The the personas
It just
I
looked
get
like
from
someone
these
stabbed a masquerade
people that I
ring into
become
her
that is
side.
not really me, and it scared me. And
Like, just
after
literally
a
stabbed
while,
it there.
I needed to get
Okay.
away.
Or
What's up, too? I
oh,
can't do it anymore.
oh, pin the wing on the. Pin, what am I trying to?
Pin the wing on the goldfish,
Yes, that.
which doesn't make sense.
So
I
basically,
think it must have been an accidental party, Frank.
Seeking is bitching and moaning about something, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. You were a one-known fucking character who had to deal with some shit with Zatsu. You're not a fucking all-star. I already made that very clear. And even then, you're making a ton of fucking money off of this shit. Who fucking cares?
Presumably,
yes. Thank you.
Aw. But Orokoryo is going to be so mad at me. Darling, this is for you. This is your moment. And if you need to take a break, then you will. I don't care. We're not going to be scared of what Orokoryo thinks. Do you hear me? We are going to take a break if that's what you need.
And by the
Oh,
way,
God.
while David is watching the stream, we are taking questions. So if you want to ask us questions, you are more than welcome to.
You may ask any questions just as long as it's PG-13, as long as it's kid-friendly.
I wouldn't be
PG-13.
like,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone decided to try and dislike bomb the stream again, because some people did that the last time. But again, like I said with that, it's funny because the
Right now, though, it's actually being quiet, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright. I just find it kind of funny because a bunch of people, or because like that's what happened the last time. A lot of people were complaining about that, or were complaining about me doing it, and basically because some people like getting under my skin. Even though I don't. The thing is, like as I said before, the YouTube app on my phone does not update automatically, so it's like I don't see the dislikes until after the fact, anyways. Continuing.
I'm just worried. No, this is for your health. And for your health, I don't care how high up on the chart you are taking a break. Oh, this is why I love you. You know how to ground me, darling. This is all for you, my dear.
Muting again. This audio hurts. Princess Stardust disappears. Also, you misspelled disappears.
Wait, what? We have a grammatical error.
Yes.
Are
How?
you kidding me?
There's spell check!
There is.
Use it!
It's spelled DISAPEARS.
What happened to the second P?
And they misspell ever! But they can spell Dinkelberg just fine!
What? Okay.
He was trying to make like a Fairly Odd Parents joke.
Oh, okay. But yeah, what the hell? Oh my god. I'm not even listening to this music. Oh, okay. Here we go.
It was a lot of fun while I dealt with it. But
I
at the
want
end
to
of the
listen
day,
to music.
I
I
didn't
would
really
listen
myself.
to
And I love singing. I
actual
was
good
I'm a
music.
Yeah.
beautiful singer. But
I mean, I have
I
a
want-
record player right in my room. I could just,
It's true. He's not. It's true. He does.
I could just mute myself in the call and just actually listen to good music.
Yeah, exactly.
to be me, and I want to know who Seeking is. And I had to step away to take a soul-searching journey. And figure out
Okay,
just
so
who
what's
I
going to
am.
go on with
And that
Drapion's
was all
story?
important.
I understand.
I don't know.
That makes more sense.
Like,
Seeking. I mean, you
we'll
have
find-
to be
well, I mean,
you.
I do,
And
but
for you to be
yeah.
you, sometimes you
Well,
gotta
apparently
step aside.
Drapion also has a broken finger.
Dutch.
Yep. And apparently he's wearing hipster glasses. Okay.
Actually, the ninth answer to the equation of 8
God.
equals 99 equal to the point of pi.
Okay.
Is that an actual equation, or are you just smart?
I don't know.
But those glasses just don't fit right.
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Drapion, can we just have Swiss Drapion in the series instead? He'd be way more entertaining.
Wolf!
Yes.
Oh, I thought somebody. was-
Dormant
okay.
for 3 years?
I know.
2.5 years if you count the time skip. But hey, I'm already. But hey, I'm not. I'm just a voice.
I'm terrified to see what would happen if Drapion and Clefable met.
Oh, yes! Hello, Mr. Freddy.
I think the biggest problem is that they could just insert themselves into people's consciousnesses and force them to do whatever they want.
Oh!
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Aw.
All right.
We still never properly got a finisher, Swift.
I just
I
realized
know.
that. That's right. Anyways.
The best right now. It's talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that's-
let's just focus on the riff.
Exactly. All right. Let's do that.
Shows how strong of a person you are.
Hey, thank you, Trapion. I appreciate all the kind
Are we
words.
still on Seeking Story,
Yes, we-
or
It was difficult. People
Okay.
think that
Yeah,
me being a
Seeking
compulsive
Story.
liar is all I was in the season that I actually was in the show. But no one ever really got to know me.
Well, gee, it's almost like you barely made an effort to make yourself clear, Seeking. Also, you were barely important for most of the series. I wonder why people didn't give a fuck.
Who is this character again?
It's like she's the Iron Fist of the fucking Defender. She's like the Iron Fist of the TPAS. TPAS, 3 episodes. And I'm talking Netflix's Iron Fist.
there are not that many characters I remember from Mrs. Show. Sorry, Chris's.
Yeah.
I can really only remember the finalists characters at most.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's
that's
Azumarill,
Hound Doom,
Porno.
Azumarill, Giraffe Rig, Rapidash, Beyond. Those are really the only characters I remember.
That's an insult
Yeah.
to Iron Fist. Well, Telly, I'm not wrong. She is that forgettable, and she would probably get canceled if she had her own show. Now that I think about it, but yeah, you're not wrong. Like you do make a point. A lot of them are pretty forgettable.
And out of them, Azumarill is the most forgettable.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like in total Pokemon action, Azumarill went out in the first or second episode, and she didn't really have any speaking lines.
Second.
Runner-up, gone.
Yeah.
If you're ever gonna have your winners or runner-ups return, good reason for eliminating them other than, oh, they made it to the final last season. Very flimsy
Yeah.
excuse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What's left?
No one even knew I was famous.
I don't
Because
count
just
season
wasn't
4
memorable.
because it was never
And
fully
at
completed.
the long run, I
Same,
didn't really
yeah.
care about it.
Well,
Because-
there's the wiki, but even that doesn't.
That doesn't count. It doesn't explain how they got there.
But it's
Yeah,
okay.
that.
He could throw up like a bajillion images on the wiki, and that makes it okay. It doesn't. God. Okay. I really don't care about Seeking's little confessional right now. Also, the sprite is, or the X and Y sprite is really ugly.
Surrounded by paparazzi. Me and Zotsu were able to live our lives. And at the end of the
having
day,
the original sprites if you're just gonna have one that you made just sitting in the chair. I don't think you need
Mm-hmm.
one in the right corner.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know which one this person is. I know. Let's throw a random fuckface in the corner there. Alright.
Sorry, just with the moving 3D sprites, I feel like it's just Miltank just cheapening out on production again. They just bought a random marionette.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or it's like, notice me, senpai. I am in the back corner.
Yes.
Togekiss, who's my best friend, envied me. Envied that I could walk into bars and walk into restaurants and not be crowded by paparazzi because no one knew who I was.
Don't tempt me
And
with the bar
Telly
Seeking.
says the wiki shade.
Pretty much.
Yes,
Also,
that's
Seeking,
what
do
you
not
said.
Seeking, do not tempt me with bar because I'd rather be drinking than watching this. And by that I mean like drink one because I don't drink more than one at a time anyways.
But in the same essence, I envied them. I'm not saying that I didn't want privacy. I appreciated my privacy. But at the end of the day, I wanted to be recognized. I want everyone to say that's the Seeking from Miltank's Total Pokemon.
Yes,
want
exactly.
people to know who
No
I
one
am.
cares.
Yeah, pretty much.
And maybe this season, I want to show people that I am a competitor. and then I can be just as good as Mismagius or Bella Lee.
Mismagius fucking sucked in her old season. Bella Lee was barely a fucking player. Most people remembered her for her crazy shit. Mismagius is a good player. Excuse me for a second. Okay, we're good.
I'm gonna be
You broke David.
All right, we're good.
on. I would like to point out an argument.
Yep.
May not have been the best strategist or best player, but definitely the most screwed over.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's just Mismagius is one of those characters that you kind of had an interest in the first 2 seasons, but then bringing back of the old love triangle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, I remember that.
Yeah, Mismagius did get screwed over later in the seasons.
guess
I liked her at first too. I mean, she and Luxray had a really nice wedding, and then that happened.
Yeah, but I guess that's what happens when you have a Gwen stereotype for most of the run and barely do much to advance her character.
Well, the problem is that you're sticking to a Gwen stereotype, especially up to the part of what happened to her character in season 3 and Total
All-Stars.
Drama All-Stars. The season we don't talk about.
Yep.
You can have a lot. You can have characters that are based around a stereotype at first. Evolve them past that.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, develop their own personality, their own way of seeing the world.
Yep.
Different characters have to soon develop their own idiosyncrasies. You can have a start off with a stereotype, but then you gotta move past that and not have that be the way we see them.
Yep.
What's the point of getting attached?
Yeah. I mean, hell, like I showed this with season 5, but Infernape was originally a Duncan stereotype. Consider that archetype from TDI and look at Infernape now, and you'd be like, is this guy being serious? And it's like, yes, it just shows that Infernape changed. It's almost like you should evolve your past stereotypes. Or if you're going to start with a stereotype, evolve the character over time. Mismagius didn't really have that. Or she just constantly stayed in the... Well, she just constantly stayed in the Gwen TDA phase, where a lot of bad stuff was going on with her, and she's like, oh, woe is me. And it's like, grow past that. We know that you're a Gwen stereotype, but move past that shit. Fuck. Or maybe that was supposed to be a commentary on how Gwen, after TDA, didn't really advance as a character. I don't know. Where was it? I don't know.
We kind of derailed.
Yeah, we need to move on to the next episode.
Yes, we
That's fair.
kind of did a little rant
I
there.
want to show them that I
Yeah, I'm gonna
am
skip
to
this.
see just.
Yeah, okay, fuck your music. Alright, so that was episode 4, part A. And I love how this one is literally titled, Nobody Cares. So that sums up Licky Licky, or not only Licky Licky, but that sums up a lot of things. So let's play it. Also, I'm skipping the music.
There's a Licky. Oh my goodness, the only thing I remember about Chris's Umbreon is that he made Final 3 in Season 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, I see a Miltank. Yes, Licky Licky, I love this one. Alright, let's hear what...
This is Umbreon, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, let's take it.
And random Miltank popping out of nowhere.
Whoa. Excuse me,
I
this is
used to be a cow.
totally not happening. What do you mean this isn't happening? This is my moment.
I'm nervous about what they did.
Yeah. It's bad. It's really bad. But, my question is, why is he using the Sugimori art for Licky Licky when he has an official artwork for her? It raises a million questions.
Says, except Umbreon didn't really get his moment. No! In Season 1, the siblings caused a whole mess of trouble, and had their other siblings come in and cheat for them. their moment was their fall from grace, especially when it came to Espeon in season 3.
I think he's talking about for the pre-episodes. If not, well, Tanu will explain. Or sorry, not Tanu. Ditto will explain. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, what does Licky Licky have to say?
I'm going to tell everyone what has happened in my life so far, and no one cares, Licky Licky. But
No one cares. Yeah, you made the video. Okay.
no. That's not fair, Milton. Everyone else had their story. Yeah, but it was supposed to be you and Umbreon. And when it was you and Umbreon, it made more sense. But Umbreon was in the whole group thing with his family, so you having your own kind of thing is really stupid.
So then why the fuck did you make this? Like, why is this a thing? If Umbreon already had his moment in the group shot, which it doesn't really explain
I
a lot.
still don't see the sprites yet. I'm still on the Sugimori art.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's not glitched or anything. He just sticks on this photo
Because
for most of this, and I hit the space button. Sorry. If I get to the evolution one, then you'll see it. I know it's in one of these episodes.
He just holds on to the... Are we watching a podcast now?
I wish some of them might be entertaining. This is yeah. I think I might actually.
And this is a kind of awkward picture to hold on, because it looks like Miltank is trying to hold up Licky Licky's tongue.
Exactly, I know, it's crazy.
Just get it, lift up the tongue, more. Think that which way.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what Licky Licky have to say.
no one cares about you, Licky Licky. That's not true. People care about me. Who? Probopass. He's your husband.
Yeah, and he's also not an all-star, but whatever. Ditto says you'll see both sprites of Licky Licky and Umbreon later in this video. Okay. Also,
That kind of doesn't help if they're talking right now.
yeah, but we'll see it at least. It's not going to be pretty, though, I'll just say that.
He's supposed to care about you.
Considering the sprites that we've seen so far, I'm surprised that you haven't had a heart attack.
Oh, don't worry. There's an aneurysm later. Maybe. I don't know. Fraser.
No.
What?
Yeah, don't do anything. I'm
but-
just afraid you haven't reached to it yet.
Oh, I think the laughing just kind of alleviated that for now.
Oh,
Frankly, the only thing that's pissed me off so far is the whole OBS shitting itself thing. So that's made me more angry than Chris's episodes right now. They're just boring. At least this first one has. But yeah, I should be fine, sweetie. But yeah, thanks for the concern.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate the concern, but it's all good.
Okay.
Probopass? Who?
He's
Licky
basically
Licky's-
Licky Licky's husband.
Yeah, Probopass
Yeah.
gets an episode. Yeah. I do remember
Wait.
that one. Hmm?
I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember the... Texas.
Licky is a girl, Probopass is a guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna save that joke for a little bit later.
Because I'm trying to remember...
Mm.
Any new anime that got you interested? Actually, I did finish watching 3 series off of Netflix. I finished watching Code Geass, Lucia the Rebellion,
Nice.
Night Unlimited Blade Works, and really finished Our Adventures Part 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Nice.
What did you say? It was kind of English in some parts.
I think he said JoJo Part 1 and 2.
What
1
was
and
the first
2.
one?
Code Geass.
Before Code Geass.
No, we.
Code Geass was the first one I mentioned.
Oh, okay.
The one in between was Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, okay.
Fate Stay Night was the... in my opinion.
Okay.
Was the what?
Give me a second.
Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said, but say it's the better one or something?
In my opinion, if I were to rank them, it would be Fate Stay Night first, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure second. Seriously, that ending.
Mm-hmm.
Code Geass. It had quite a few fan service shots.
That's fair.
Define fan service.
You do not want to know.
Yeah.
Those types.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
I haven't seen new anime, but because I haven't really been seeing new anime recently, but I've been getting a little bit more into One Piece. Not really seeing episodes, but I learned more about it from Fire, my German friend.
Oh yeah, he adores One Piece. Did he ever get the new game?
I don't think he has,
yes.
but he is a huge One Piece fan.
Yes.
Are you talking about the newest World Seeker? Yeah, he got World Seeker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he completed it, or at least beat the main.
Yeah, he
campaign.
completed it too.
Oh, okay. Swift.
Okay. Well, actually, I have been catching up on a few animes lately.
Okay.
Some of which are subbed, some of which are dubbed. I recently am caught up with Golden Wind, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 5.
Okay.
I doubt anyone has heard of this, but I'm also kind of catching up on Kendachi's case files.
Okay.
Yes, and in terms of English dubs, I'm watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Konosuba, and I mean I'm caught up with Konosuba, but I'm on episode 4 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it's literally called. I am not kidding.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Actually, speaking of Susan.
All I just said is I heard of it.
Actually, I was gonna ask, would any of you guys recommend Your Lie in April?
No.
I hadn't seen it, but I have heard stuff.
I've heard stuff too, and
Not very good.
I didn't like
David
it.
didn't think so. I love the opening though. The opening's really good.
Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna watch next because I don't know.
Okay.
Let's maybe I ought to take.
I'm sure you have Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I
Sure you
use
can find
Netflix.
something. Sure you can find something if you just browse around.
Maybe.
Anyways,
And to
there's
answer the question, basically, no, I haven't seen any anime outside of the Miyazaki thing, which I've been tweeting about. Well, couldn't do today and yesterday because of the whole charger thing, but yeah. All right, continue. Swift.
okay. I forgot to mention that I'm also on Bleach.
Oh, you started watching Bleach?
Yes, the canon arcs. The non-canon ones are there to make any sense.
That's fair.
Okay.
I want to get back up to My Hero Academia though.
Okay.
Telly's saying, heard great things about it, go for it, and then Tanu just says no, just no.
So it's conflicting, basically.
So I have to watch it and make my own opinions.
That's fair.
If you want to, yes.
All right.
In the end, it's your opinion, and
I guess I could
it's
just
all your opinion. So
Okay.
take a chance to kind of do my own roast of a series because I couldn't do that with Claw and Odd.
That's fair.
why not? It's been a while since you've done something like that with us in a call, so maybe
Yeah,
sometime
it's been
we should do
about a
that.
few years.
Well, it's been a while since we had a call, to be fair, so...
It's getting more difficult because we're
Yeah.
either people here are in school or looking for jobs.
Yep.
Or actually have a job.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. Okay, let's get back on track.
Yes, I agree. This slicky leaky thing is boring anyways.
Or whatever, some crap. It doesn't matter. You are not getting a story. That's not fair. Okay, first off,
Yeah,
press
go
mommy. I beat her. I knew it was
Okay, so let's deal with something that I actually care about, the sprites. Because fuck these, they're
We're
sprites.
gonna
Okay.
we're gonna be taking a toll. Oh, there they are. Oh,
No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
okay. Let's start with the obvious pink blob.
Which
And
one?
did she grow blonde hair?
I don't know. I guess she just killed a smooch him and just stole the hair. So that's more animal abuse then, if that's the case.
So in other words,
And
it's my
apparently
wig.
has
not
a Flareon tail.
Yep, she killed a Flareon. Fuck it. She killed the fucking
Umbreon's
sibling of
sister.
Umbreon. Yes, and then a robot.
How much plastic surgery do these characters go through?
Apparently
Honestly,
a lot.
I don't think they care.
Apparently a lot. God, it's terrible. I just can't.
And then there's Umbreon. He has random growths head. And what happened to his tail?
Crawling in my skin, these edges do not heal.
Will not Eeyore.
Seriously, what do I even say about this? This design looks like crap. It really does.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Thank you. Yes, that sums it up. Look how they massacred my boy. Okay. Alright, what the fuck happens next?
What happened? Nope, not happening. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because
Okay, you can kindly...
taking that role, and I'm running with it.
Great, I don't care. Okay,
No
moving on.
talking.
Yeah, I just don't care about the, about Licky story. She can go fuck herself. Okay, so, yeah, we just theoretically just skipped over it because fuck it.
Ready?
Umbreon's a mutant. He is an X-Men.
Oh my god. He's an X-Men. X-Men. Oh god, I forgot about this.
Oh dear. What is the stand for?
God damn it, Swift, no.
No.
We have enough of those. Alright, so...
No, it's like... Honestly, Umbreon's is like the least warped, but he has just these random... I think he was trying to make Banes.
Yeah.
Like the anime Banes that come off the main protagonist's head sometimes.
Yeah.
Except they just look like these ugly, like, bone growths.
Yeah.
Chernobyl.
Oh god. Actually, that's another thing I could be watching instead. The HBO Chernobyl series. This is tempting me to go watch that. That's not a good sign. Anyways, no god, no, not this episode. Is this someone with Drifloom in it?
Tile and Driftbloom.
Okay, is it A or B though?
It's B.
I think it was B.
It is B.
Ah, B.
Okay, then I think it is Drifloom's specific episode. I am still keeping this muted, and I'm gonna lower this because I think now it should be balanced out. Normally perfectly balanced, I wish. Okay, part B. Drifloom story. Great.
I'm trying to remember, was Driftbloom the host of... Oh, no, wait, that's, like, Grumpig of Season 3.
I just realized this. He misspelled again. The prodigal
Oh, my word!
Shunning the prodigal daughter. G. Where is the G? G. It sure is boring around here.
Gee, I don't know. Gee, I wonder how that is. Gee, I forgot the load. I do not know what I'm doing.
Alright. Let's continue. And we see the...
Rated G for everyone.
Okay, paused. I really don't care what they have to say. Okay. I kind of went over Sceptile's design in the previous video, so I'm not going to harp on it too much, but yeah, it looks terrible.
Okay,
Go ahead.
We are not in Driving Miss Daisy. Please take off the hat.
Take off the straw hat. That's Luffy's.
Hey!
Wait, is Luffy dead in this universe?
It's a Pokemon
No.
universe. He
Wow.
doesn't exist.
And I guess that's supposed to be a scarf that Driftbloom is wearing now.
Which makes no sense because it's a ghost balloon, but... Wait a minute.
What is Drifloom? Mary Poppins?
Oh no, I just... God, then how does that reproduce... Oh no, I'm not gonna finish that. That is a terrifying thought. Anyways... yeah, this...
Just a random hat that's just placed on... It should just fall off!
It should, yeah. Physics!
I'm sure David could do a much better job at least putting that out, right?
Sad thing is, I know where you took the sprite from, too. Again, this is just a heterogeneous solution, which I'm probably wrong about, but still. He could have just fixed this by just putting the hat on straight, not at an angle. Also, the hat would be a lot bigger if it's supposed to be Pokemon sized. Just saying.
Did Driftbloom have a British voice?
No.
Yeah, she did have an accent, I know that.
But it's mostly Southern Belle.
Yeah, Southern.
Accent, even if it was kind of stupid. Ugh.
Yeah, that's it.
Something like that. Now I must leave because.
Oh,
All right, have a good one
hang
to
on.
you.
When you did that,
Thank
when you did that accent, I just had thought. I just remembered parental.
Oh God! No! Fuck! I forgot that existed. God fucking damn it!
What is wrong with my memory?
I hated that sprite. No, it's not your fault, Light. I'm mad at myself for making it.
It was runner-up of your 4th season.
I hated that design. Oh God! Why did I make it? God.
That was a
okay.
good reaction. Good job. Here, you got a good reaction. Well done.
Okay. Telly brings up a good point.
You made Telly laugh.
Yep, there we go.
Good
We
job,
got another
Light.
highlight. Okay, Telly brings up a good point.
What a memory!
Rip. You know, it just hit me. How the fuck are they going to were they going to compete in those redesigns? Yes, exactly, Telly. It doesn't make any sense. This is yet another problem with them being like that. Okay, all right. This one is about 9
Oh,
minutes.
seriously? What is wrong with me?
It's not your fault.
Nothing's wrong with you.
No,
I just
yeah,
remember the most idiotic things.
Hey, so do I. It's all good.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's just continue.
Well, Subtile,
By the way, I've noticed it's the same repeating background, because that's how it works.
do you mind if I tell you my story, Sugar?
Oh, get the fuck out. Your story is terrible. What are you, Final Fantasy X? Alright. That's fair.
There have been worse.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
I mean, you could be a boy band in the world of Final Fantasy that just drives around in the car heading absolutely nowhere.
Gentlemen, I've come up with a new recipe. God. Has to be better than these designs. Alright.
Ted Shriftable, how has your life been? I'm very excited to know.
By the way, this is not how you're supposed to do an accent. Also, Zelda. I hit my fucking teeth. God fucking hurt. I hate it when my teeth hit each other by accident. Anyways. By the way, hi, Zelda here. Oh, you stay my shtick. Get the fuck out.
So Zelda came after.
Oh!
No, before. No, I'm talking about the accent bit. Because I know Subtile, or his Subtile, did not have a British accent back then.
It was a servitude accent like this before. It was a servitude like this before, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, this version Subtile, at least I'm still painting my wife. Your wife left your ass. Get fucked.
Oh, yeah, I remember
yeah.
that. Jinx were a thing for a while, and then it's
Yeah,
now,
that's
what is it, Septile Meganium?
Well, right now I think it's Subtile and nobody because I think she divorced his ass.
I can't even ugh.
And he still has that on his wiki, even a year after pointing it out. God. It's like my only guess is that they aren't, but then that's gonna make a line later in part A make no sense. Okay. Where was I?
Lotto.
Yeah. All right.
Right, anyway. Well, the biggest thing I think through the whole break was I finally saw my mama again. I haven't seen my mom in the longest time.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this sound like Bella Lee's episode? Yes, it does. So we already have unoriginality. There we go.
I think Telly's still laughing.
Yeah, probably.
And I thought it'd be the greatest
I
reunion
think we broke Telly.
ever.
I broke both of them
Rip.
on accident.
No,
all
because
good.
it's just so exciting to see my mama again.
I
But
guess
it was
he's laughing at something
Not
else right
anything
now.
I ever expected
Probably,
at
yeah.
all.
Continue.
Oh my god, no! Why? What the absolute fuck is this? This is
It is.
What the hell? I'm sorry, but no! This is
It
atrocious!
looks like a bagpipe.
Thank you.
Yeah, this just does not look right
Hey,
at
look!
all.
We found
This is
Uh,
wrong in so many
We
places.
found
Oh,
the
no.
Exactly.
We found the bagpipe Pokemon.
No, it's
from
not.
Gen 8. Go ahead.
No, you guys got it all wrong. That's not a bagpipe. That's a pipe organ.
Okay, yes, you're right. Pipe organ. We found the pipe organ Pokemon for Sword and Shield. Why? Why the fuck does this exist?
Because reasons.
Until
because
he
what the
agrees. Until yes, we agree.
Kill it.
Abomination!
Kill it with fire.
Oh!
Pop the goddamn balloon. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm below doing that. But just pop the fucking thing. That is just yikes. God.
Nope.
Oh,
There's
no,
a
wait a
million
minute. Wait a
and
minute.
plus
No, wait a minute. I just realized this. It's supposed to be a balloon. There's holes in it. So it would automatically deflate within seconds. Where the fuck is the helium supposed to go or come from?
No. Not all balloons are filled with helium.
Correct. It's filled with logic.
Well, I mean, there's some that are filled with hydrogen, yes, but still.
Yes, Telly, you are right. Mistakes were made.
You were saying what?
I was gonna say, that has more orifices than it ever needs.
Oh my god, I just realized that too. Oh god, oh boy. Chris, I really hope that was not your reason, because even then, first of all, regardless of if it's hydrogen, helium, or air, this thing would be dead within seconds, because there's so many holes out of that thing that it would come right out. For whatever air it needs to live would just spill out. With Drifloon, it's a literal fucking balloon. It has air in it. You'll notice there's no holes in it. That's why at the bottom it's tied. God. And if the latter is true, then I'm not fucking going there, because we don't know the goddamn age for this thing. Reading Ditto's comment right now. Hey guys, since you say Chris's redesigns are awful, have you guys played any Pokemon fan games that have redesigned Pokemon? I have seen a few, Ditto. Thank you for asking the question. And yes,
Also,
I have seen a few of them. Go ahead.
Just typed in, David.exe has stopped working.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's like...
Would you like to purchase Winwar?
Oh god. But it's like, yes, I've seen them, and yeah, some of those redesigns are pretty terrible too. Some of them are just recolors. It's like, yikes. I've seen a few Fakemon. They're pretty good. What do you guys have to say about it?
For me,
I haven't really seen any, to be honest.
I hadn't seen it. I think I might have seen some on a few app games, but I cannot barely remember them.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
The only thing I remember is that PETA game.
Okay.
Really the only Pokemon fan games I remember are the ones that Shofu played, but those used regular Pokemon, and it was more just a fan story.
That's fair. Okay.
But also, I think I did figure out what you said with the ladder there, and I just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, it's for the best, because I'm terrified of that too. Alright. Alright, let's continue.
So anyway, how was your day, Explum? Oh, it was great, Daddy. Thank you for asking. Oh, no problem, darling. Anyway, I think your mom's coming home. Great news, she told me. Really? Oh, I'm excited to know what she's gonna tell us. Hello, family. Hey,
Yeah,
Mom.
that child sprite's so ugly, I can't even look at the screen anymore. I literally had to scroll down and not see the video to not get so freaked out over it.
Oh, I get. Oh, right. There's a lot of. Right. Okay. Yeah, I get it. All right, let's continue.
How are you? Oh, I'm good, darling. Anyway, I have the best news. I just talked to my mama.
Oh, okay,
Dr.
Driftworm's
Grandmama,
talking.
How is she? Oh, she's great, darling. But she wants to meet you and my husband. I'm so excited, y'all.
Oh, okay, sorry. So it's not a ripoff of that. Oh, wait, $5 says it is. It's like, oh, they want to meet us. And then $5 says it's like, oh, you didn't marry basically safe species. So blah blah blah, you're fucked. And then the next breeds have something to do with this. I'm gonna call it right now because this seems like such a fucking knockoff.
It's just gonna be the greatest thing ever. I can't wait to see my mom.
I think Blossom might take notice of this.
Oh, I hope we don't.
No, she didn't, because I covered Bellely's episode. Drifloon is not mentioned in this. Also, I'm gonna ask this. Drifloon as an all-star, I'm gonna say that's kind of debatable. Like, I know there's, but not as debatable as others. She has her fans. I can kind of see it, but not as much as others. Ultimately, we don't know the full cast, going off of these pre-episodes at least, because I think the intro had the full cast, but I don't know. Drifloon's kind of a bit easier to convince me on being an all-star, but yeah, I don't know. Xploud, if he's in the season, just no.
I don't even remember Xploud.
Same.
Eh.
Alright.
So long, it's been years. She's always so busy, you know, being Fontina's Driftbloom, that, you know, we don't get to see.
The only time I remember X-Plow was I stood up for Driftbloom and the one after, in an after show in season. That's all I remember how X-Plow is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantina.
Including the person who made Final 7.
Wait a minute. What the I just realized this. So, they just said that her relative is like Fantina's Driftbloom, and I'm like, so there are humans in this. So then, how the fuck does that work?
Well, I mean, there were human sprites that were used in Season 3, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but we never see the humans. Like, are the humans just secretly watching, and and they're somehow able to talk? Which makes no sense, because we've seen other Pokemon communicating. I think even in that, what was it, the Island of Giant Pokemon, like, they use subtitles or some shit. They weren't talking normal languages. It's all over the place. Like, that's never really confirmed, and Chris doesn't really make this easier either, so that's fine.
I think you're just looking into too deep into a line that's a throwaway line.
Oh, probably. Theory, what if Chris had two Pokemon of the same species get married and still had the children be totally different than natural? I wouldn't be surprised. I legit wouldn't be surprised. Because, I mean, theoretically, some of them are in the same breeding group and can make mixed breeds. Because I think Rapidash and Arcanine might have been in the same breeding group. I'm not too sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's had a case where they're in the same breeding group and they just make mixed breeds. So, you're not too far off, Ditto. Even if it is two of the same species.
Each other a lot, but she finally made room for me, and the rest of my family's gonna be there, and I'm so excited. They even had a carriage come. Well, even in a couple days.
Hang on, sorry. I'm still distracted by the whole thing sitting on the left couch there. Those arms, I think they're X-Plow tails.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, I just noticed that too. Yikes. Oh, boy.
Oh, Mama, that sounds so exciting. I'm so excited to see your Mama. It's gonna be a great day for all of us. I know. Oh, sugar, it's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
It looks like, I know what it's supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be a couch, basically the a wagon, couch wagon. It looks like an insane asylum inside, like with all the padding, which wouldn't surprise me. But yeah.
So, Mama, I'm just a little nervous. I don't know how Grandmama's gonna like me. Oh, sugar, she's gonna love you.
That
You
thing
just...
sitting in there would not be pleasant during the summer.
Oh, probably not. Especially with it being nothing but dark colors. It's gonna basically absorb all that heat. It's gonna be hot. I mean,
That's
to be fair, two of them are.
It's called having a low albedo.
Yeah. And to be fair, I guess two of them are floating, so it's like it shouldn't be as... Oh, wait a minute, no. One of them is a balloon. Oh, wait, no. The hydrogen would be inside, and the air, or whatever the fuck they need.
Remember, hot air rises.
Oh, no.
Proof?
Oh, yeah, they would be floating. Or the kid would be dead, because all the air that would be coming out, or the heat would just be going inside her. So she'd be fucking dead. Why did you make this sprite? I'm gonna say that again. God.
The sweetest thing ever, and you're the most beautiful.
The most beautiful. I know.
We're just having more fun making fun of the logic here.
I'm making more fun of the sprite because this shouldn't exist. But
Exactly, it shouldn't exist. It's ugly beyond belief.
Why is
I'm terrified of it.
God. Like, could you not have just recolored the Drifloon?
Oh my goodness, even the clouds have holes!
Wait, oh my god, you're right! I just noticed that! Fuck! So, yeah.
How many holes did they put on this sprite?
We do not answer that!
Do not.
Can we maybe not talk about
Let's not. Yeah, let's not.
please?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
triggering. I'm getting triggered really badly.
Basically, if you're. Let's
I've
move
ever
on.
seen. Oh, Mama, I'm the only Driftwood Exploder combination you've ever seen. Well, I know, darling, but that don't mean it means you're the most prettiest one anyway, since you're the only one there is. I guess we're not having more kids then, huh?
Pretty much. Yes. Never breed again. Fuck off, Explode. Never breed again. Get the fuck out of this marriage, please. Fuck. Just holy shit. I'm sorry.
Oh, Explode, we talked about this. Honey, I can't raise more than one.
One of them should be dead anyways. I'm gonna say that again. And even then, what am I gonna say here? And even then,
The blue would
know
have been
what?
dead.
I'm not even gonna ask how films breed. That's something that confused me even in the game. Some of them should be impossible. Oh God, how do Mimikyus breed? That's terrifying.
No.
Moving on.
I mean, granted, Mama did raise 3, but, it's just...
Put that on yourself.
What I can
Yes,
do and what
yes, I did.
my Mama can do. Oh, Mama, looks like we're almost here. I'm so excited to meet Grandmama. All right, sugar. Why don't you wait in the carriage and me and Daddy will go say hello? Oh, okay, Mama. I can't wait.
Oh my God, just why? Okay.
Why does it have a dress?
Why does it? What the absolute fuck? Why do they have a mustache? Why does one have a hat? Why does one have a bow? Like, if it's supposed to be attached, that would pop the fucking thing because it's a goddamn balloon with air in it. Also, I was gonna say the arms don't make any sense. No, it does. Jesus Christ!
Honestly, how many ways are there?
There's a lot of problems.
How many Pokemon did they kill in order to make this fashion?
Too many. Okay. I'm gonna call it right now. They're gonna be pissed at Drifloon for not marrying one of their own, which is gonna be the exact same problem as the Bella Lee thing. Okay.
It's been so long. How are you? Oh, Drifloon, darling. How are you? It's so good to see you.
Hang on. Should I make this joke?
Go ahead.
Well, actually, I think it would be the opposite situation. I think they'd be proud of Explo because he is full of hot air.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong. This episode.
A sentence now.
This episode is Drifloon Sprite Day. Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say the joke's not done.
Oh God.
He's full of hot air, which makes blowing up Drifloon even easier.
Oh. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're right. Jesus. Maybe that's how the kid's still alive. He has to keep popping air into the balloon. Putting air into the balloon. One of my terrible diction. All right. Let's just continue.
My husband Explode. Explode.
This episode is brought to you by the letters. What the heck is going on with these Drifloons?
Pretty much.
Because, Mama, I fell in love with him. I mean, I'm not gonna, marry someone who I don't fall in love with. Well, clearly, I didn't teach you any better. Because you mated with this Explode, darling. And I thought we talked about this. That you don't want to be mating with anything that's not a Drifloon.
Called it. I fucking called it. This is... I'm doing the clap. Fuck it, I'm doing the Tumblr clap. This is unoriginal because you fucking did it with the Bella Lee episode. Why? Why did you copy the concept? Holy shit, this is what bugs me the most. Even if the concept wasn't good with the Bella Lee thing, at least it was original to the series. This is frustrating. Why did you copy this for the fucking Drifloon episode? Or if this was the first, why did you copy it for the Bella Lee episode? This is lazy shit. If there's anything I hate more, it's unoriginal lazy shit. Fuck. That's what bugs me the most about it, is when someone is lazy with their shit. Fuck, what is this, Galaxy Games? Anyways.
Hey, self-referential humor.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
We're pure bloods, darling. And by this, you're muddy in the waters. Mama, I don't want you to talk about my husband like that. And I brought my daughter,
Repeating
too.
plots is fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Telly.
Oh, no, Drifblim, darling.
Are they
Of
still
course,
going
I'm
on
sorry.
about the
Her real name's
disappointment?
Drift
Yep.
Bell, but she could not use her Drift Bell name. Mama, I don't want to be treated any different than anyone else on that show or anywhere in the world. You are Drift Bell, darling. You're not Drip Bloom. You're Drift Bell. Just like I am Madam Drift Bell.
Jesus Christ, I still forget that this. A part of me just wants to boot up Diamond or Pearl or Platinum just to go back to Hard Home Shitty City.
Oh, wait, what?
Sorry, Hard Home City.
You want to try that again?
Hard Home City and beat the crap out of the Driftblum multiple times. Beat up the Driftblum in Fantina's team. Reload the save. Beat up the Driftblum again, and again.
Whoa! There! Settle down there, partner!
Even though Driftbloom wasn't Fantina's main Pokemon, it was Mismagius.
Exactly! Thank you!
At least in the games. I
Yeah,
think in
so
the
the anime,
TV
it's
series, it's a
Driftbloom's the
little
main.
bit different.
I think in the anime, yeah, it might have been Driftblum. But either way. Holy shit! Like, what the fuck? Also, I don't think Fantina would want something like this in her fucking party. I think after this, she would basically release Driftblum and tell her to fuck off. Or, sorry, Driftbell. Why did you bring Fantina into this shit? I'm sorry. Why was this an idea? Okay.
You were named after me, your mama, who loves you oh so much, and your sister.
Except the anime made Driftbloom their main Pokemon of Fantina. Okay, so yes, it is the anime then. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. But yeah, basically my point would still stand. Like, beat the crap out of it. And even if it's referring to the anime, I'd say the same thing. Fuck it, anime Fantina, just toss Driftbloom to the fucking side. Driftball, whatever.
The Drift Botana.
X-Bloud, use Crunch!
Oh, I wish. No.
And your son. Well, I mean your brother. I don't know where that came from.
Actually, hang on. Doesn't X-Bloud have the ability Scrappy in later games?
I think, I'm not too certain, because I hardly use Exploud.
I believe it does, which makes Boom Burst an option.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Also, brother has been, I don't know which. What do you think this is, Missouri? Jesus Christ.
No, this is Cantina.
Alright, let's continue.
Sorry about that. And your brother, Drift Bow, and your stunning father, Drift Bubba. Oh,
Okay,
Driftbloom, how are you?
so the one with the dresses hair, it's just out stacked on top of each other.
Yeah,
Either that or the other Driftbloom behind her has a broken arm.
I wouldn't be surprised. But, yikes. It sounds like, based on the sprites, the fucking brother would need the cast, because he would keep dying every few days because of the fucking bow.
You, honey, it's been too long. Oh, Daddy, I'm so excited.
Explode does have Scrappy.
It's
Okay, so that
been way
clears
too
it up.
long. Oh, darling. I would want to give you a big old hug, but the fact that you made it with an Explode, darling, you just...
I'm gonna call it now. Some of these are inbred, so that just further ties into my joke. It's disgusting. Oh, hang on. Just gonna... 1 second.
Southern United States joke. Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Susan was just showing me an advertisement. I thought I had to disable the display capture because it was something bad. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Okay, had to clear that up. Okay. And if some of
Was
these...
there an ad playing?
No. Basically, Susan was just showing me something. I thought it was like a personal thing, but no, it was just showing me an advertisement or a DeviantArt thing. Basically.
Yeah, someone's doing commission. Well then,
Oh, okay.
I was just showing the prices of it.
Nice. Okay, now what was I gonna say? So basically, yeah. These, if that's the case, then they're one to talk when it comes to naturals. When it comes to her, or when it comes to their daughter being a piece of shit. Anyways.
Like your mama said, muck in the waters, darling. You gotta be smarter than that. And honestly, darling, I don't even want to see that much.
Wait, how the fuck did they not know about the... Wait a minute. I just realized this. So either they didn't watch TPI, where these two hooked up. They didn't bother asking who the husband was. They're idiots and assumed it would be that, which Makes no sense, because I'm sure that the daughter would have been brought up by name. Or they did know and just brought her here to make fun of her, which...
How do you think they would react by seeing the photo of the kid?
Terrified. Or asking how it's
I
not
think-
dead. I think we've made enough jokes about that, but it still holds true. This is why I'm so against mixed breeds. Anyways, let's just finish this up.
I'm a what?
You just teleported, okay.
Come here, my grandmama.
Teleportation
my mama tells
for
me I'm
physics.
the prettiest thing there is. I'm one of a kind, grandmama. My mama tells me I'm one of a kind all the time. Oh, I'm sure you are, darling. You're one ugly one of a kind.
You know,
I mean,
people are... It's like, I know this is supposed to be taken as an insult, but unfortunately, the fucking Drift Bell or whatever, or Madam Drift Bell or whatever, she's not wrong in this case. This is a terrible sprite. I'm sorry, it is. Like, holy crap.
Mama, don't you dare talk about Explim like that. Oh, I'll talk about her any way I want when she's in my house.
And
Lucky for you, I'm hospitable, so she can stay here. But let me tell you, tomorrow I want you all out of here.
And why the fuck did you... No, I already brought these up as questions, so it's like, alright. Let's just finish this up.
Sadly, Sugar, the only one who was even level-headed was my brother. I love Driftbow so much, but the rest of them, they just didn't care. I don't know what to do, Driftbow. Mama's just being so unfair. You know that's how she is, sister.
Which is why you're living in the same house as her, but okay. And I'm referring to the brother in this case. It's like, why don't you just fuck off, basically?
I can't tell who's who anymore.
Oh,
All
yeah.
the subtitles now.
Oh, I wish there were subtitles in this, but no, that would be the easy way. I think I even remember this. It's like, oh, well, people remember the voices, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Kind of hard when all the voices sound pretty similar to each other.
Yeah. It's the reason why most people use subtitles, and it's not an excuse to be lazy. It's because most people probably wouldn't recognize the voices.
Even back then, I didn't know who was talking half the time when there was a big group of people in Chris's show. It's like, wait, who's talking?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I was kind of confused
Talking.
by that.
Yep. Alright.
She's just the way she is, the way she was built, the way she's gonna be. I wish I could help you out, sister.
I wish I could have a pair of balls and tell her to fuck off, even though I'm technically an adult too. Or get the fuck away. But no, I can't do anything. It's like that whole guess I'll die meme, basically, with this guy. It's like, fuck it, I can't do anything. Even though I have a spine. Oh wait, no, you don't. Technically, you're a balloon, but anyways.
But honestly,
I'm gonna say this right now because of the audio glitch. The most interesting thing about this is the sound of the silverware right now. It's like, what does that say?
Sound of the silverware?
I'm hearing like sounds of silverware and stuff in the background of this recording, which is weird. I don't know why, but yeah.
Is his computer right in front of his kitchen?
I guess either that or he has the microphone too high, or recorded at a bad time. Anyways,
I know how much Mama loves you, but I also know how ridiculous she is about us.
Ellie says, back in the days of big casts, the hosts and contestants had to constantly say the names you mean of who they're talking to, just so we knew who was chatting.
pretty much. Alright.
I don't know what to do, Driftbow. I'll tell you what you will do. It's been a day, so you can leave right now.
Didn't you just say... Oh, you can just leave right now. Even though I said in the previous scene I was hospitable, I'm just conveniently against you guys because, fuck it, terrible writing. Let's get on with this.
And you can take
Okay,
that
let's see what
mother
happens.
with you.
I take it the kid rebels.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Just considering what we were talking about early, no, he's not a rebel at all.
Yeah. Oh, I was referring to the mixed breed, but yeah. But it's like, you said in the previous scene, fortunately I am hospitable. So it's like, so now you're just conveniently going against that. So, it's like, oh shit, maybe I should check the continuity of these scenes. Nah, fuck it. Then we won't have what's about to come up on screen next.
Disgusting, muddled, blooded mutts. What did you say to me? I called you a mutt. And I tell you, shut up. Don't you dare talk to your elders like that.
Well, I mean, see, here's the thing here's the thing in this case. You have to have respect in this instance, and nobody would take you seriously when you're saying comments like this, and you look fucking stupid. This design is hideous. Fuck yes.
Actually, now that I think about this, if this is taking our place at around the time, why are they traveling all the way out here just to get berated? Can't they just use Portal?
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
That's true.
yeah. Intelligence, fuck it. Just use... wait, no, this came out around Ultra Sun, so they could just theoretically use, like, wormholes and stuff. I mean, fuck it. They have Megastones and Alolan stuff, so why not?
Except I don't think Ultra Wormholes apply to this.
That's fair. Alright. Let's just continue.
Little one, I don't care if you're pure blood like me, or if you're a mutt like yourself.
Yeah, that would be funny. We're gonna be there in about half an hour. Just give us a second. Honey, get the Solgaleo ready. That time you're gonna enter into Gozlord's dimension.
Yeah! I'll get into the Guzzlord!
Sad thing is, that would probably be more entertaining than this episode. Alright, let's continue.
I told you what I said. Oh, really? Well, say it to my face. I said...
She didn't even just move, she just teleported, like, whoop. Physics. Sorry, flood.
Physics!
I could play most of, like, Dishonored Wolf, or, yeah, his clips in this shit. It's like, Christ.
And I told you already. I told you
is
you
the
can
kid trying
shut...
to stand up to his grandma?
Oh my God.
She is.
What?
Is that a mouth?
Pause!
I did.
Did he just grow a mouth?
Did the Wildie just do that?
That's not how it works. Also, more air that's leaving the body, so she should be dead.
No, the brain should just fall out!
Yep. That's a dark way of looking at it, but yes, that's not
It's
how
literally just brain fall out of the vending machine!
Yeah. And you know what's frustrating about this?
Hello, what if you like this brain I have? Hello, anyone?
Oh, you know what's even more frustrating about this? This mouth bit is completely unnecessary because there's like 60 billion fucking holes in the thing. Just use that to make the fucking noise. This is absolutely... This is dumb. That's not how it works. There's no literal mouth bit where it would open in the first goddamn place. So what absolute fuck am I looking at? Holy...
Did the arms just kind of sink into the body and then form around the X and just...
I guess. Fuck, here's an idea for, like, anything. Why don't you just take an X-Cloud and just change the colors a bit and make it a ghost type? There, you have your fucking kid. If you really want to spice things up to make them different. If you absolutely have to, which you technically don't. But there you go. You don't have to make this fucking mixed breed. God, I'm sorry. You know, fuck it, I'm just muting this because I know what he's gonna do. He's just gonna scream, and it's like... That's not how the fucking screams work. And also, she should be dead. She hit a pillar, technically. Physics are for pussies.
Except balloons don't...
from the 11th universe has been eliminated.
Actually, it wouldn't work like that because balloons really don't have that much weight to them or mass in the first place. So at worst, it bounced off.
That's fair.
The entire gust of wind probably heading towards the stratosphere right about now.
So she's dead.
Get up to a certain height, she's going to explode.
Yep. So
She's certainly dead.
So she's dead.
So Drift Blim's child just committed murder.
And nobody really seems to bat an eye.
Or at least
Murder now with 100% less giving a crap.
Yeah. Then again, I think they'd be more terrified about the spread. I've said that far enough.
Let's go home, Mama. I'm sick of this place.
Oh, what has the Savior done?
Oh, well, that's kind of awkward. I probably should get going. Oh, baby brother, I'll miss you. Don't worry, baby sister.
and just walks off.
Baby sister. Sorry, it's like I'm talking to
Here you guys, I'm going home.
Pretty much.
all over again. She's the only one I say. I'll call you. I will be in touch. Don't you worry.
Also, I'm just looking at the medal here. I guess Septile stole her Driftblum's brother's little pendant thing, because I see that on the Septile sprite.
And now Septile's committed murder.
I
No,
wouldn't say murder.
considering maybe it's the same brand.
Maybe, yeah. That's fair.
Alright, I love you.
Not
Love you.
not everything has to go to a dark place, guys.
That's fair. Like,
It's just that is the most humorous.
yeah.
Too.
Basically, I'm just trying to find a silver lining to this crap. Okay, let's just continue.
Nancy,
But like you said, if this is a recycle of Bill Elise plot,
Which it is.
a recycle of this plot.
Yeah.
I don't understand how my own mama could call my baby a mutt, but she did. And
Also, this doesn't explain why you have the sun hat and the scarf.
I'm a Southern belle, and I will not get heated for no one. But you come at my children, or you come at my husband, that's just what's gonna happen. I'm sorry to hear that, Triple. It's very upsetting.
By the way, why do you still have that British accent? I don't know, this robot guy had it, and fuck it. You know that guy still has his wife, right? Oh, shut the fuck up. And a grandkid. Shut the fuck up. I'm a better character than him. Just look at me and my surfer boy attitude. Oh wait, nobody liked that. I'm a great character.
And the great grandkid, and then the grandkid after that, and then the grandkid after that.
No, we're not doing that. I don't even think that line gets that far.
You're right, that was required effort.
I'd hate to see how I hate to see how Megadium's okay. Grandkid? Fuck it. Yeah, I hate to see how Zelta's granddaughter would handle that, but I don't even know. Never mind. Not important. I'm not doing a season 6, so.
I know. I just wish I could see open my mama's eyes and show her that it isn't the way anymore for people to marry the same Pokemon. I think the biggest issue was definitely no,
It's
my
the
mama hated
same
my daughter.
Dane moving background.
Yep, it does kind of get annoying after a while.
It's one thing for her to not like X-Cloud. I mean, granted, he's still my husband and I will love him and I will not divorce him no matter what my mama says. But it's
Why do we have
your child.
Okay, good. We don't have to see that creepy sprite anymore.
Pretty much. You were saying, Light?
Thank you.
Why do we still have these random marionettes floating in the right-hand corner?
I don't know.
Because it shows how the character is.
We don't need to. It's right in the chair.
Yeah, exactly. It's right in the chair.
Oh, what does the chair do? Nothing.
Nothing. Like the sprite moving.
Child. I love Explum. I have raised her since she was a little egg. And honestly, she's the most
Wait a
beautiful.
minute. She was an egg. Wait. Driftblum, I'm gonna take a studio clamp joke. Driftblum, did you lay this egg? I hate the fact that's legit in JoJo. Well, okay, not really canon, but still. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So apparently they can just shit out eggs or just spawn eggs. So it's not even like that process, which how would a Driftblum make an no, that's getting
No.
We're not going back into that again.
No.
We're not going back into that.
Thing that I have
No.
ever seen. I raised her since she was a wisp flume. And she is my baby girl, and she's the gem of my life. And if my mama can't say that, then that's her
That goes
issue.
places that we don't even need to know.
Pretty much.
It's just hard to go into this environment again, and be all competitive and stuff. And my mind's just elsewhere, worrying about my family.
I'm worried about my family, which is exactly why I went back on an all-star season instead of being there for them. It's a genius strategy. Why are people snickering?
And, be
Actually,
okay.
here's a better reason. I have to go on to the show because I need. Our family almost went bankrupt by my kids' life support costs.
God.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, here's... if you consider taking the fucking horns off. No, that has to be there for some reason. Shut the fuck up.
It has to be there for fashion reasons. Fashion reasons. You have any idea how long we've done the fashion?
God.
actually, that does bring up a fact. The sun hat doesn't need to be at an angle. As we can see, as we saw earlier, he put on a cowboy hat just fine.
Yep. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It should have just been centered. It doesn't need to be on an angle in this case.
And he showed an example of a hat on a drift blimp being centered.
Yep, exactly.
And my mama and my father and my little sister don't like my baby. I wish they all could see through my baby brother's eyes, but they can't. And honestly, it's just tough. But I do want to do well this season, regardless if I'm distracted or not. I am going to do my darndest to get to the ends. I just hope that I have the drive to get there.
I just hope I have the drive to get there. Just ignore the bit where I said I was worried about my kids, which would probably have an impact on me focusing and all that jazz. Just ignore all that.
How we don't.
Fuck your music.
And why are we going back to an abusive host in the first place?
Because it's a nostalgia trip.
Like I said this with the other ones, I can see Driftlum joining the season because she doesn't have a career after this, and also the whole what's wrong for that, and she is an all-star technically. I could see it, but for now, this is bad, really, really bad. Anyways, I'm gonna go check to see.
I think the last time these episodes, I already asked you the question of what you had for all-star criteria.
Yes, I think I basically said something along the lines of an all-star basically being someone who served a purpose in their initial season, or at least contributed. Or were really good. Or at least were good in challenges, good in social games, basically made an impact in their respective series. Driftlum kind of did that, so I can kind of see it. Luxray kind of did that, so I can sort of see it. Giraffarig definitely in her second season. Not as much.
I mean, she won.
Yeah.
Even though it was a illegitimate win.
Yep. Vespiquen, definitely. Glaceon, yes. Burgly, yes. Tropius, no. He barely did anything. Lopunny barely did much, so I wouldn't say that.
Had an impact on getting people disqualified.
Yes, but I don't think that would be a thing.
I'm just saying.
I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna go.
Impact.
Oh, hey, Telly.
Oh, hello, Teddy.
Hey, Telly.
Yeah, you joined in an interesting time. So basically, like to those watching the stream, I'm gonna go check on the source of the noise. So I'll be back shortly. In the meantime, like you guys can ask questions to the people still in the call. So we have Susan, we have Telly, we have Swift, and we have Light. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue with the watch.
Okay.
Yay.
Apparently, you had a riot earlier.
Indeed.
Seriously, why were you laughing?
Actually,
Ray's reaction.
Probably. I don't remember all the reasons I was laughing. Especially since, freaking... especially since there's a delay in the comments, so by the time I put in anything, it's already... You're already on to the next thing.
What have you been up to, Telly?
Not much.
Are treating you well?
It's going. Also, hello viewing. Is the live stream still on?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello viewing.
In a bit of a break.
It was particularly fake. Apologies if you hear me chewing on stuff. I'm eating.
It's fine.
In honor of my last day as a 25-year-old, I decided to get myself a pretzel.
Yay.
I have a pretzel.
Auntie Anne's got their almond pretzel. Quality. It's the only pretzel I get. I ever get. Oof.
Is it a soft pretzel?
Yes, and it is delicious.
To be honest, I think the only ones who are watching the stream are us in the call.
That would explain the 5 viewers watching now.
Does it count for the host?
I don't know. Is he watching his own? I don't freaking know.
The only other person I think who's watching besides us is Ditto.
Well, Ditto's still here. Hi.
Oh, he is still there. Okay.
Yay.
Got any questions for us?
Oh, right. Like, did you see the new episode of it, Enter the Zone?
I did.
Okay. Just curious. I haven't checked any of the notifications for the episode yet.
Any notifications?
Well, no, I haven't checked it like in the past day or so.
Ah, alright.
Oh, this boy almost at 200.
Speaking of subscribers, he's now up to 403.
404, 405.
It says 406 on my end.
Oh wow, he's already climbing up to 500.
Hey.
Yay!
Speaking of which, your boy's almost at 450.
Nice.
Yay!
Yay!
I have not decided if I'm gonna do a 450 anything yet. I didn't do any. I don't think I did. Think I did a live stream for 400.
You could just do an Emerald Gem cast for your 450 special.
That's good.
Well, the timing would have to be. We'd have to keep the timing in mind.
Right. All right.
I don't want to schedule an episode of Gemcast, that thing that's every month around the potential subscription milestone. Gemcast's schedule's already crappy as is.
Oof.
We didn't do an episode. We're not doing we agreed to not do an episode this month because we both knew we were going to be busy, especially me.
Oof.
But don't worry, Don't worry, we have an episode next month.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll be right back.
I just have to decide when I'm going to put it, either before TNR Mania starts or somewhere in the middle. It cannot be after. Yeah, next month's going to be kind of packed with content, so yay.
Yay.
That'll be a good thing. You've been on hiatus for a little bit.
Well, I'm a little behind on working on the episodes of Series 2. I just started editing episode 7, and I haven't recorded 9 and 10 yet. Oh, I'm just a teensy bit behind.
That happens.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. I will get it done. I just have to find the time to do 9 and 10. Editing the lines for 7 and 8 is really easy, so I'm not worried. I'm going to get at least the first 2 episodes out, so I still have plenty of time to work on the last 2. Yes, it's just work's been keeping me so busy, so I have to really pick and choose when I'm going to do stuff, especially since your boy gets tired very quickly.
Is that because the editing takes a lot of energy out of you?
No, my job.
Oh, yeah.
Editing is not tiresome. It's just tedious. Editing is not tiresome. It's just very tedious. I wouldn't say editing tires me. If anything, my job does. In a good way.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, what I miss?
We were just talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Playing that awesome game of Epic Catch Up by Milton Bradley.
Nice. Okay. So
The question is, what's coming next?
Seriously, Epic Catch Up, Milton Bradley outdid themselves.
That's fair. Okay, I guess we'll continue then. No, I'm still here, just enjoying you guys' chat. Okay.
So, still on the Driftball episode, or did you go to something else?
I haven't started Driftball yet. I'm still on the Discord right now.
Oh.
Just holy shit. I think that was the worst one because of how much shouting I was doing, but
Now, David, we both know which one is objectively the worst one.
no, I'm saying out of the 3 I watched tonight.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, that one was pretty bad. I did not like that episode.
Yeah, like
mostly because it was basically just a redo of Beverly's. So.
That's fair. I'm gonna repeat this though. I want to make this clear. Again, I'm going after the art, not the artist. Because even though I've been saying Chris, I just want to make this clear. Like, even if I'm getting mad, I'm just mad at the product. I'm not mad at Chris.
Silly David, no matter how many times you say that, people are still going to assume. Remember Gemcast 7 about Nikki's show?
Fucking Chris. And then, funny enough, the 2 Twitter accounts conveniently fucked off after their tweets. They haven't posted anything since.
I'm not surprised, nor do I care.
I'm still of the belief they're the same person. Anyways.
I like that. I like that Gemcast episode. It was.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Really well needed.
Yeah, I just wish it didn't. I just wish the first one didn't get freaking corrupted. But whatever, we're past that now.
Thank you, technology.
Right.
Ow! No! Why? Why did you...
Oh no!
Hey!
It's not the Luxray.
Oh no!
Wait a minute!
Oh no!
It is the Luxray! No!
Jesus Christ!
No.
We're entering bad water territory.
Hang on, before we start losing our lids, Ditto has a question.
Yes. Hey guys.
Say it's more worse. All the different sprite fusions of Blossom or the mini sprites of Driftbloom?
The Blossom ones.
The Blossoms ones. Let's be honest. Those were all of those are a disaster. Mostly because somehow Chris found different ways to fuse any form of Blossom, be a pre-evolution or whatever, or just Blossom itself with various Pokemon. I just want to point that out.
Yes.
He found a way to fuse it with a Giratina, I think a Flagon?
Yes.
An Arcanine, and several other Pokemon that are not crossing my mind at the moment. Point is, he found a way. Driftbloom sprites are passable, mostly because they're just add-on safe for the kid. So at the very least, those are tolerable.
Yes.
Blossoms, on the other hand, those are just a disaster.
And I've already tore apart the
yeah,
sprites, so.
That's a whole nother live stream that you guys can conveniently go watch somewhere.
Yes.
Shameless plug for a friend.
Anyone else? Like, would you say?
But yeah, this is easily one of the worst episodes. It's up there on my top 5 least favorite.
Oh, if you and Will tackle this, or the pre-episodes on your podcast in the future, this is going to be helpful.
We've been debating it, mostly me, but I'm sure he'd be more than interested to debate that. We have a backlog of topics to discuss first. We still have a whole episode of things about webcomics to discuss, and then we have a 2-part total drama event series we have to talk about. So
yeah.
We have a backlog, but I think it's on my list, but I definitely want to look into this for Gemcast.
Your podcast. How is yours going, Wave?
Oh, basically, I'm gonna try and work on a podcast for this weekend because I'm gonna have an opportunity. I'm gonna try and get an opportunity to record it. I just got to think of what to talk about, basically, because I've had a few, but yeah, it's been a bit of a mess.
If your boy needs a special guest, holla.
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate that. Oh, right. The question. Lights.
Yeah, having Telly and Wave in the same conversation, you're gonna have a laughing riot.
Oh, definitely. So I guess.
Are you kidding? Have you seen our conversations? Have you seen our conversations already? Oh, jeez.
Yay.
But yeah, Swift, Light, Susan. Do you have an answer for Ditto's question?
Oh. The drip.
I don't really have an answer.
Okay. And Light.
Which one would be worse? Belly of the mini sprites.
Okay.
Say that every one of Chris's sprites so far have not really been that appealing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I still can't. I remember when we watched a lot of these pre-episodes before these live streams. Metagross has 4 brains!
Yes, I remember that from the commentary. God. Yep. Alright. How long have I been recording this? An hour and a half. Jesus. Oh wait, no, I think it's even longer because of the whole situation earlier. Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's 150 minutes, so we're 5 minutes short of 2 hours.
Okay. So this will make it technically 4 hours in total of going over these pre-episodes, if you count the last live stream. Alright, let's just get into part A. I am muting this because fuck your Firefly or Owl City music. Also, get used to the Filmora watermark, because he doesn't get rid of that in this episode. Which also means I get to it is luxury story, which means I get to adjust this sprite. Yippee-ki-yay! Fuck you, sprite! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I've addressed the luxury one numerous times.
You sounded like Doug Walker for a second there.
Oh god. Oh. Okay.
I remember you covering this.
Yes, I remember.
And what happened to Rosary?
Yes.
She get a fungal infection?
Oh, I'll touch on Roserades in a second. Also, thank you, Ditto. But yeah, the luxury one is terrible, and he still hasn't fixed this. And funny enough, I checked out his wiki the other day, and he made edits to 4 pages for the Take 2 cast. Now I'm gonna deal with the Roserades. The fungal thing, the weird vine thing, the hole in her cape, which makes no sense. So either A, she is really disgusting, which, oh god, just flashbacks, that is terrifying. Would rot, yes. God, I do not need members of this.
Just with the, oh my, actually, you know what, I think Roserade took The Last of Us a little too literally.
Oh dear.
Also, high stolen asset from Carnivine. Why do I get there? I've made my theories about...
Yeah, that is a Carnivine leaf.
Blending. Moving on.
What's up, yo?
Oh my god, the fucking audio again. 120. Also, what's up, yo? Also, Absol called. He wants his shtick back. God.
I still can't get used to the fact that there's just a guitar sticking out of Luxray's spine.
He only has like the stem, like the neck, or basically the neck or the stem of the guitar. He's still missing the important bits. Also,
did Luxray get into a fight with the other rock band members?
Oh, I wish. No, it gets worse. I have it at 120%, and I'm putting I'm putting it at 165. Fuck it.
You're gonna get blasted.
I can barely hear him. What?
I know. What I'm saying is, audio is gonna find a way to get too loud, blasted in the ears. So be careful.
Yes, I agree.
Be careful.
All right.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
It's a long story. I've been so preoccupied with Draperade and
Oh god, Draperade. Oh my. It's a good thing I'm not covering Roserade's backstory in this, because I would have a field day with that. I've addressed the poison type shit, so I'm gonna have fun addressing that if I get to it.
it's not. I really let myself go. Good lord.
Yes, you've let yourself go, which is why you only look like a piece of shit and nothing else happened. How dramatic.
What happened to the flowers?
They just withered, I
Usually
guess.
Roserades have a red and a blue bouquet. Now they're both yellow.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, I'm not going there. Yeesh.
Yeah, that is definite plant rot.
Yikes.
Oh, I returned when I see the 2 yikes sprites.
Yeah.
Big yikes.
Oh.
I only get to hear
Yeah, I'm not a fan
they
of this
complain in
either.
voice instead of in type chat.
Yay.
You don't understand. This is one of my least favorite episodes of this entire pre-series.
Hang on, I hear something. I'll be right back.
This, when I first saw Luxray, I just, oh my god! And then when I learned what his plot was, I just, Oh, you poor thing.
Okay, so let's see if we can take a look at Luxray's sprite here, besides the horrible mohawk. Is that a gauge? Or is that an earring? Because it looks like an ear gauge.
I think it's an earring.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, what happened?
I was asking Telly whether that thing on his ear is that an actual earring or is that a gauge, like an ear gauge?
Okay.
Like you have a hole in your ear and you put a circle thing inside it.
Right. Okay. I think that's supposed to be an earring.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. It looks like it looks like it's an earring. If it were more of a, I think it'd be if it were more connected to the ear, then I think we'd be seeing more blue.
That's fair.
Oh, if it were an ear gauge, you'd be seeing the bus seat behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
And the seat would be dead any minute now.
There'd be transparency.
Yep.
Which means if you had them moving, you'd have to change the sprite all the time.
Yep. Fun times. God.
See, now the one thing I do think is the most decent sprite is Roserade's sprite makes sense at the very least because she let herself go.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's I'm not saying it's the greatest, but it makes more sense, all things considered, with her plot.
She says she let herself go.
Except all it really means
Happened here. Letting yourself go has an entire different connotation.
Yeah.
It looks like she traveled to South America and got a fungal infection.
She looks like she came out of a post-apocalyptic summer blockbuster.
Welcome to The Last of Us, Pokemon Edition.
Oh, no.
The Last of Us. Someone has to save their daughter.
Did Roserade have a run-in with the clickers?
The clicking. Wait, what? Clicking.
Oh, Michael.
Says, the guitar didn't need to be stuck to Luxray. Heatmore from Michael's show has a guitar that doesn't stick to him.
Exactly.
I think Heatmore would like to have...
It's not stuck to Luxray, the guitar's impaled in his spine!
Yeah.
Oof! That is... Talk about a tough way to treat Pokemon.
Yeah, the terrible sprites aside, I think I'm just putting that and me constantly leaving because I thought I heard something. I think it's just my mind telling me that this is a terrible idea for this episode, but I gotta keep going. Let's do it.
It's not that bad.
Hey, you know what? You're not alone.
That's fair. Alright.
No, not at all, yo. It's totally awesome, yo.
I'm still cringing at Luxray trying to be hip and cool, and I'm just sitting here like, I could be watching AXE right now.
This is hip and cool. No, you pulled a... What's the guy's name? Marilyn Monroe or something?
I guess Marilyn Monroe? Marilyn Manson?
I don't know, the rock star who put on the fake... You know what? I'm gonna stop myself from saying that.
Let's just continue.
So cool. You know, you have no idea, baby.
Unless, of course, I'm reading Ditto's comment. He says, imagine Luxray always pulling the guitar out of his body all the time. Now, that would be painful. Unless he's a mutant.
I mean, I
might feel sorry for Luxray.
Luxray's part of the X-Men.
No,
I'd make a joke
about
that.
That guy from Naruto who was like Orochimaru's
Kabuto.
being experiment who could pull his spine out and use it as a sword.
Oh, that guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Orochimaru?
Yeah, there we go. Wow, you remember the name on the spot. Damn son.
What did he say it was?
Kyorimaru.
Yeah, wow. I'm impressed you actually remember.
I'm actually surprised I even remember that myself.
Because he's not that. Because that character wasn't that memorable, but I still like it. That character's only memorable for that ability.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm impressed, and this is coming from a Naruto
fan. I'd make a joke or like I'd make a comment about Dittos, but then I remember, oh yeah, I had a character who could make a scythe out of her spine, which was Gothanite. I forgot I had that at one point. I hate my old mixed breeds. I think I've said that enough times.
You have.
But yeah. Oh, jeez. What was I gonna say?
Well, let think. What other ones? Oh yeah, Umbralu.
Yep. That's another one. Umberloo, Roserance, Blaze a Cape.
We're just recalling the fusions of TPI's past, huh? Well, if you want to.
Meganium and Altaria.
Oh yeah. I don't even think I remember that one.
You want to start recalling fusion children, are we? Because Pokemon Legends had a ton of them.
Oh yeah, I remember. Wave made that one a god.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid. And then the funny thing is, like, I ended up doing it again, but yeah. That was dumb, and Altaria is at least dead. So fuck you, Altaria. Fuck you, Meganium.
Hey, this is the one time I'll ever hear you say F you, Altaria. That makes me very happy. Fitting it happens right before my birthday.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. Literally the day before.
The stars are aligning for that. I love it.
Yes.
I heard David say F you, Altaria. My wish has been granted.
Jesus.
No genie.
Yeah. Let's just continue.
Actually, speaking of wishes, what do you guys think about the new Aladdin trailer?
Oh, bad. Bad.
I don't really care. I don't really care for the movie at this point.
Honestly.
I know a lot of people like it, and that's fine. No, whatever.
I just don't think it would ever be the same without Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've heard good things about the movie, but I'm still not interested. I've never really been interested in the live-action Disney films. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Although I'm going to see Lion King.
Okay.
Only because that's my all-time favorite movie, and I'll be damned if I'm not in the theater seat watching the live-action version of it.
Right. Okay.
That's nostalgia for you.
Yeah. All right.
Disney finally got me.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue. We're only 43 seconds in.
Epic, so freaking epic. What? I'm cool now. You gotta get used to that. I'm cool, Roserade.
Hang on. Ditto made a comment. Okay, I know something that makes sense for these mixed breeds. Family Guy did a joke that Kermit and Miss Piggy had a kid.
Yeah.
Say kill me.
I remember that joke.
Yes. Why there, Kermit the Frog here? And now I'm just sadly reminded of the one from Devil Artemis's videos. It's really hard now. God. A super froggy god. That's another series I could be watching instead of this. Alright.
Love me. I'm amazing.
I understand there's a lot of other things you could be watching, but we gotta get through this. We're on the clock.
Yes.
I'm hot. I'm freaking epic. Epic beyond all belief. Yes. Exactly. Okay. I'm sure there's a story behind this, Luxray, so I'm waiting to hear it off.
Also, Luxray and Roserade as all-stars. Roserade, yes. Luxray, debatable. Specifically...
Luxray early, yes. I can understand Season 2.
I'd say Season 1, maybe, but Season 2 is debatable, I'd say, and Season 3, absolutely not. And then Season 4 can go die in a ditch.
I think Luxray is a little more justified than freaking Roserade. Roserade was debuted in like Season 3.
Yes,
I'd say though
and
she made some.
Didn't she only compete in Season 3? Was she?
She competed in Season 4.
She competed in Season 4, and she did have a decent amount of contributions in Season 3. So I'd say
in Season 3, she got a lot of people eliminated.
I'd say yeah.
I can understand Season 3. She did a lot in Season 3. Like, she really made quite the impression in Season 3. But outside of that, like, even if she wasn't, like, I don't remember her.
Season 4, it was basically she joined the game again because of Drapion, and then Drapion got eliminated first.
Right. I remember the first episode. I was disappointed because I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of people love getting rid of the winners from their previous season out first.
Yep.
Here's an idea: if you're gonna eliminate them early, then don't put them in the season at all.
Exactly. Okay. It's kind of depressing looking at this lecture with a thinking of mine, but anyways.
Of course. Here's my epic
Let's move on before you try to do something else.
Yeah.
I maybe go back to talking like an old guy, but
you said he never gets rid of this, right?
For this episode, yes. He did not get rid of this stupid watermark.
For it, I'm still freaking awesome. Sure, let's hear this.
Okay, I think I still had the old sprite for this, but, Miss Ray, whatever I think that's the name of it, this is the least bad out of the other mixed breeds, but it's still not good. I just...
Not nearly as bad as
A little hard to see because of the watermark, sadly.
Yes.
Not nearly as bad as when said kid actually is dating other character's kid, and it's...
Oh, God.
You know what? No, we're not. I'm not even...
Well, yeah, we'll leave that for now. Let's just continue. I just...
So babe, I have
Words
great
can't
news.
describe how much I despise that one. But hey, we're not watching that one, thank.
Yes.
What is it, hon?
Hopefully.
I've decided I'm gonna go on tour.
So I guess they
that's a
still
great
were
idea, isn't it?
became a thing.
I guess these two are still together even after the whole season 4 faux pas or whatever bullshit.
Yeah, it was basically a lot of people just holding that against Mismagius, and it was Mismagius trying to good graces, and
yeah, I just
really they just took advantage of that.
Yeah, I just didn't care about that.
Kind of shows how disgusting people are in their morality sometimes.
Yeah, and honestly, that whole thing in season 4 was just ridiculously stupid. Like, I just didn't care.
Ito says that with this mixed breed, this kid can't feel pain because it's already a ghost. Actually, wouldn't that mean that the one we saw is already dead and just can't move on?
See, that just makes the logic of them having kids even more concerning if we're trying to fit that logic into it. That's a big yikes from me.
It's almost like you shouldn't have mixed breeds. Now,
Partially, people learned that till a decade later.
And now, part of me is just wishing that the Titans attack happened in this universe too, where the radiation just comes in and snaps it. It has to be better than this shit. Fuck it, just have Thanos come in and like, I'm gonna balance the universe. Snap.
I wield the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh god. Fuck it. Let's have Drapion come in. He's purple. Have him wield the Infinity Gauntlet. Say, I'm fixing this shit. Bring.
I'm fixing the shit, and nothing can stop me.
And then like Luxray comes in with the guitars, like the Stormbreaker, and tries to kill Drapion, and Drapion's like, you should have aimed for the head. Snap.
Yeah. You should have gone for the head.
No. That's how the stem of the guitar got stuck in his back.
Yes, there you go.
And aim for the head, grab smack.
Like, I guess that's kind of the sad thing. Like, at least I attempted to explain why, for the reboot, why they didn't have mixed breeds. It's because it's in the same universe as the Titans attack, where the radiation came in and fucked up and basically dealt with that gene that was making the mixed breeds in that universe. Chris doesn't have that, so, we're stuck with the mixed breeds.
Look.
Yep.
Works. You be talking about. It's not a gene that causes that. You're talking about Mendelian genetics, and look, I don't have enough time to explain to everybody a biology lesson right now. So.
Yeah, I get it. That's fair.
Okay, if you're gonna look up Mendelian genetics, then you have to understand a Punnett square.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Punnett squares is reminded of Palicello again.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you had to do basic ones. I had to do ones for blood types.
Yep. Light knows this stuff when it comes to
different.
Yeah.
And ones where you have to do one based on cal coloration.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I only ever did the basic stuff.
Yeah.
But do tell.
But it's like, yeah, basically I just included that even if it doesn't make a lot of logical sense, just to deal with that whole situation, just to resolve it, because that was a mess, and I couldn't keep doing that. I needed a fix, so it's like...
I don't even think Pokemon follows basic Mendelian genetics, so...
Oh, probably not. But it's like, yeah. And I forgot I have like 3 Amazon boxes I should have thrown in recycling. Anyways, I can deal with that later. Okay.
Good, Miss Ray? Yeah, Dad, that's a great idea. It'll get one of you out of the house. What, babe? Nothing. It's like...
So, okay, I guess she's old. I guess she's still a teenager then if she's living with them, but, it's gonna make something else.
I just have this... You know what song I think Luxray's playing?
Yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic. I moved out the Langley recently with a plain and simple dream.
Jeez. You're not. Maybe, yeah.
Oh dear.
Like I want you guys out of the house or anything. Honey, just because we're caring parents and we watch you does not mean that we don't love you or trust you. I'm sure you do trust me. It's just, sometimes I like to have friends over and just not have you guys, watching me every 10 seconds.
So they are teenage. So she is the teenager then. This is gonna make whatever episode it is. I really don't care at this moment. It's gonna make it even worse. And also, I want to point out to everybody, Miss Ray was one of the first mixed breeds to be born. Yet
That is true.
she has two evolution stages after her initial, and she's possibly one of the youngest. So even if it's the whole evolution playing a part in the age, she should be the oldest. Because she has 2 stages. Why did you have it be this way? Why couldn't you just make it a simple thing? Like, is it natural aging or not? Because it's going to be all over the place.
You never know.
And, and I'm not even touching on the guard jump one yet. Oh my god, this is a mess.
I feel like there's a Lady Gaga joke in there, but I'm blanking.
No!
No!
Alright, let's continue.
Babe, we are not leaving you in the house alone with Ursiferic. It's just not happening. I don't care how much you want it or how many rules and ideas you have. You're both teenagers of race.
They are teenagers. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to make this even worse, and also make the Garchomp one even more confusing, because again, she is the first one of the mixed breeds to be born. So good luck explaining the Garchomp one, where I'm going to reiterate this, because I know Tilly wasn't in the call for this. Explain how the fuck Garchomp's kid is engaged to Tangrowth's kid. It doesn't fucking work that way, because they were born after this one. This is why the aging thing doesn't make any goddamn fucking sense. And why Chris shouldn't have had these mixed breeds show up in these goddamn pre-episodes in the first goddamn place. He could have easily fixed this in the first fucking place, and he didn't. And this is the one moment where I'm going after him as a person. He could have fixed this shit and didn't. Basically, cut them the fuck out. He could have cut them out. TED Talk over. Let's continue.
I think that would be more of a TEDx talk.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you give your character specific ages and don't cross certain lines.
Exactly.
Do not cross the streams. It'll get ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, I really hope I don't tackle the ugly one.
Eating hormones, and
please
guess what?
don't.
It's not happening.
We don't
Fine, whatever.
want any more casualties.
Oh, hang on.
Casualties? What are you talking about?
Oh god. No, we don't need Drapion with the Infinity Gauntlet again. Let's. Okay.
I'm again the Infinity Gauntlet.
God damn it. Fuck it. I'm making that a shitpost after the stream ends. So Ditto. Damn, I'm just having too much fun just hearing you guys rage at these pre-episodes. Yeah, because it's just so anger-inducing. It's just frustrating, but at least you're having fun with it. Okay, let's just keep going.
Just
Hey,
make me
why
completely
not?
unhappy
Have
with
some
her.
fun on the eve of Telly's birthday.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go on tour. Isn't that great? I know it's been a while, but I just feel like it's about time that I do it, And that's where my story started. I wanted to go on tour. It just seems like an epic idea. Luxray, no matter how many times you say epic, you are not going to be any younger.
Oh, great. We're dealing with the Luxray with midlife crisis. So how old is he then? He should be 30. Isn't that usually his 40s when he has the midlife crisis? Like what? Like, God fucking Christ. Just what the fuck? Okay. So they got married around 20. That much I know. Around 20, 19, 20, something like that. If she's supposed to be a teenager, that's 13 to 18. That would put him at 33 to 37. So, no, that doesn't make any. That doesn't seem likely for him to be going through his midlife crisis, basically, which is likely the reason why he's having this whole thing about him being old. Also, Ditto says in the chat, actually in my time zone, it is the 25th, so happy birthday, Telly, from Ditto.
Wait, what?
No, Ditto said in the
Ditto
chat.
wish you happy birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's the 25th right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just kind of glitched there, but he basically said happy birthday, or happy birthday, ditto. Or sorry, he basically Telly said thanks. I'm dealing with like 3 things. Okay, all right. Let's just continue.
Oh boy.
First off, I am younger. Yo, okay, I'm freaking awesome.
Why? Oh, great. Oh, I'm not. I ain't old. I ain't old. Now I feel like wanting to go watch that SpongeBob episode. God. Anyways.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly how to get down with the kids and be amazingly epic. Right. Okay. Just continue the story, please. Just please continue the story.
Yeah, I don't blame. Oh God, you can barely see Luxray in this shot. Are you fucking serious right now? And also the pink thing. Too much pink energy is dangerous. There we go.
Dang it!
Anyways.
I went on tour, and it was great. I had so many fans, more fans than I ever thought I could have, yo.
Also, I forget. I'm pretty sure there's a flag on the. I'm trying to remember. Isn't there a flag that's like blue, pink, and blue on the other side? I'm trying to remember. Thought there was. Anyways, if yes, then I think we might have a joke on our hands, but I don't know.
But we're blanking on it.
Like he represents the country or something. I don't know.
It was the most amazingly epic journey ever, and I was totally ready to show everyone just how hot and cold and lukewarm I could totally be. You know. They loved me. Then, yo, I was leaving.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something really quick.
Oh, yeah, it's no problem. Themora censors Luxray for being redesigned. Pretty much ditto, yeah.
Awesome thing. Oh my gosh, it's Luxray.
Actually, considering that he's using copyrighted music, shouldn't he get content ID'd?
Oh, he probably has. Oh, I want to make this joke because I know this is probably a fan younger than him. I want to make the joke so badly, but I'm not going to do it. That's way too easy, and it's too recent. Moving on.
Yay! Ah, yeah, you're our favorite, Luxray. Oh, I am. Thanks, guys. Do you like my music and everything? Well, I mean, it's pretty good for an old man. Yeah.
He's like 37. That's not old. Jesus Christ. You say that to fuck, Infernape was old. Jesus. Like, yeah, the white hair too. This guy looks like. How would you even be able to tell the aging of these things? They don't show it. You can put like a bajillion stupid fucking designs on these things, but you can't show their age. Like, holy shit, I did that. What the fuck?
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you put ages on your characters from the jump.
Maybe content ID is the reason why he left again. I wouldn't be surprised, but a part of me is also thinking it's probably just because he has his job to deal with.
No, I know why. He said he was busy with his job, as you just brought up.
Yeah, it's most likely.
Yeah.
Which is why he left for another year. But yeah. Alright. Let's be honest. It's more likely that I will finish TPAS until he will finish the Emerald Chronicles reboot before Chris comes back. That's probably being realistic at this point. It's been a year since he posted anything. That's depressing.
You said the Emerald Chronicles reboot. Heaven only knows when that's ever gonna
finish. Well, that's my point.
First of all,
no. Speaking of Emerald Chronicles,
first of all, we don't even know when that's going to start.
Well, that's my point. Yeah.
We don't even have a due date yet.
Right. You were saying something, Swift?
Oh, yes. Speaking of Emerald Chronicles, I have, like, in my free time, have thought of, like, doing did basically something on a Word PowerPoint where basically every Emerald Chronicle character is a stand user.
Oh, God.
So you would basically try to turn it into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusader.
Oh, wait, I just thought of this. This would be kind of funny. It's like, now, die, Federico, 20-meter radius, Emerald Star Splash. Oh, God, that would be terrifying.
Oh!
Andy Green is Kakyoin.
Oh, no. Whose would be the world? Whose would be the world?
And that would be Neon's.
Does he have time stop abilities? I don't think so. Like, it'd have to be someone related.
He managed to revive someone, so I can imagine. I have not detailed his abilities yet because I never got to him. So we'll see.
Okay. The world, Tokyo, Tonade. I don't even know. But yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. So that could be funny. as well.
Mhm.
Anyways, okay, let's continue.
For an old man, at least. I mean, but you're still so amazing. Our parents love you and they brought us, but we love your music too. We just wish you weren't so old. I'm
How are you able to tell that I'm old anyways? I don't know. This seems like really stupid. We could have easily just established that. I made this joke earlier, but I'm going to say it again.
old. Oh yeah, you're
If
old.
he had gray
But it's a-
hairs.
Yeah, exactly. Or fuck, maybe have his the saturation on his black start to gray. But no, wait, that wouldn't make any sense because no, that wouldn't make any sense because he's in his 30s. Like fuck. What's the example? The David in the storyline segments on Maddie Presents, like he has fucking white, like he has a white streak of hair because of the stress. Like that shows even a bit of aging, even if it's kind of debatable. Like that, just do that. All I had to do was just lower the saturation of some of them. Fuck, I did that with Infernape Sprite in RVM. Just lower the saturation. Anyways.
Okay, we still like your music. Yeah, we're gonna get all our friends to listen to it.
Speaking of, I really hope season 40 of Survivor's Heroes vs. Villains 2.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping so too, but we'll see what happens. It's not for another year. Or in that case, because we know 39's coming out later this year.
Yeah, Island of the Idols. We already talked about that with Will.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's just continue.
And their parents. So you could have more old fans. Old. Old. You're so old. I'm old. And they kept calling me old, yo. They kept calling me old, and I'm not old. I'm young. I'm not old, and I'm not old, right, Berserade? Right. We're not old, but I'm not old. Please tell me I'm not old.
Oh my god, he has the self-esteem. Why did he even come back to be an all-star? I have to ask that. Because like the other ones, this guy has a career outside of this. He's making a lot more money than he'd probably be on a reality show. So why did he
There's
come back?
3 people who have music careers.
Yeah, exactly. Like Mismagius says,
Whole
like, she
lot
could
of
come
music.
back. Yeah. Like fuck, where's Total Pokemon where's Total Pokemon the musical? Oh, wait. Where's Total Pokemon Concert? There you go. Have that. Just have it be in a concert setting and have these guys do it. Fuck it. No, Total Pokemon The Voice. There we go.
That's an entirely different show.
Well, it'd probably be more interesting with these 3.
Total Pokemon Idol!
I mean, let's hope we would hope that they would not just stand there and play songs over an image for 34 episodes. That'd be crazy.
I mean, even I made fun of that in RVM. That's why I had to actually sing and put some effort into it. Fuck, I had to make the lyrics. I'm still repeating that because it holds true. Anyways. Fuck. Anyways, tooting my own horn side, which is a shitty horn, by the way.
Please. I'm not old.
Why?
Are you okay?
Give it a second for the stream to catch up.
Okay.
Oh my word!
Abomination! Show on fire!
They did show it in this episode. Right now.
The proportions are fucking wrong!
Well,
The proportions are fucking raw! What the fuck is going on? I can't even do the Gordon Ramsay voice. What the fuck is this?
Excuse me a second.
It's so bad it triggered the alarm on Swift's phone. That's how bad it is. Anyway.
Ditto, I had a question.
Yes.
You guys know that shows like Survivor and The Amazing Race have contestants that have careers, they make a lot of money, right? Yes! The Survivor and The Amazing Race actually have legitimate credit!
Yeah.
They have credibility! This does not!
And even
It's like,
then,
say
with
what you will. It's like, say what you will about those competitions, but they are credible.
and my response to that is, I actually,
Sorry.
my response to that is I take issue with that. But at least with Amazing Race, they're at least having fun. Well, they're taking a break off it. Survivor, I frankly have issues with. But I would say the same complaint about Survivor. Amazing Race, I can kind of let slide because they're going around the world. They're having a good time. Like, I'm willing to let that slide. It's a bit stressful, but you know what? They're going to different locations all around the world. That's kind of one reason I kind of like Amazing Race still, even after my family stopped watching it. Because it's basically just going around the world. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, speaking of Amazing Race, did you... For this season, Survivor versus Big Brother versus The Amazing Race.
I've seen a few episodes of it. I ended up missing
Did that
the
on
last-
Big Brother or Survivor, though?
I think. I
I've
mean, I
missed
haven't
a lot.
seen it, but I've heard it's good.
I've missed a lot.
Tyler Oakley's in this season too, which
Nice.
is cool.
It's like I missed the last couple of episodes because I think the previous one was kind of a. What was it? I think the last one was because of the finale to Survivor. So, or wait, no, I think it aired this time. And for this week, it was because I missed it. Legit missed it, so I just forgot about it. But yeah, I've been keeping up with it for the most part.
Speaking of CBS, thank goodness Big Bang Theory is over.
I know, but that's a whole nother discussion.
I've never watched a full season of Amazing Race, so I can't say anything.
Okay.
Although with the Survivor thing, I can understand why you don't like it. But like I said, Survivor has a lot of credibility.
Yes.
I mean, directors, singers, even actors and actresses have gone on the shows. Remember Lisa from season 25?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so they have a reason why they choose to be out there.
Yeah. It's like, I still question it, but at least... But that's my issue with Survivor. With Amazing Race, I'm willing to let that slide a bit because it's ultimately them just having fun exploring the world, even if it's a bit stressful at points. But yeah, basically...
Survivor...
Go ahead.
Yeah. But Survivor has credibility. Total Pokemon does not.
Mm-hmm. Especially going back
considering that Miltank is a pretty abusive host.
I was about to say that. Yeah, basically there's a big difference between that and Amazing Race and Survivor. That being the host, they actually have a reason to go back because the host isn't abusive. I'd also, it's like
actually all the shows have all the real life shows have that in common. Their hosts aren't pricks.
It's like, fuck, this is why I had, for the reboot, my host not be a dick, so that, they had a reason to come back for another season. So
and this is why my duck caddy isn't one to hurt us either, because guess like all hosts should.
And although Infinite Peninsula's are a tad bit crazy,
Cuckoo.
Whatever word you want to use, they still care about the contestants.
Yes.
I just realized the stream is still going for all.
Yep, it's been going for a while.
Ditto doesn't mind. He says he likes when we have these conversations.
Oh, speaking of Ditto, well, the Big Bang Theory isn't totally over since they're doing a prequel of Sheldon as a young kid. That is true. They're still
yes, young Sheldon.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the end.
Why haven't they dropped that yet?
Because it's getting great ratings. The show's actually been doing really well.
Sheldon is one of the most popular characters on the original show, so it makes sense. That's fine.
And also because Jim Parsons is executive producing that.
But it is what it is.
Apparently, one of the Survivor contestants from, apparently if you watch the finale, one of the Survivor contestants who participated this season is going to be working with John Cochran on another CBS show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that Cochran's a writer for CBS.
Yeah, same. It's crazy. We should probably get back to this. Okay, what was I gonna say?
Let's finish the job we've started.
So basically, my big problem with this sprite is the proportions. It does not look right. The shading is wrong. All that jazz. It's a mess. It's basically a mess. Fuck,
It looks like the Easter egg's trying to escape from the giraffe ring.
Fuck, I did a Cerberus-like creature before with my Danielle character. It's like, that looks a little bit better than this shit. And that was just me seeing if I could do a fucking centaur.
How is that thing able to be upright? It looks like it should just snap in two.
Exactly. This looks like a Dark Souls boss I would fight just to get XP or souls out of. Like, fuck.
Alright, who hired Softman?
The giraffe rig has Ursa ring muscles. Oh, God.
Actually, here's a better question. I don't even remember. How did this happen?
When a mommy and daddy, that'd be Jenny.
I remember season 3.
Wait, I just remembered that. Oh God.
They did the thing off camera.
No,
they did the thing off camera.
No, hang on. There's a reason I bring this up. Season 3, Daddy Ursa was a kid, and then it evolved, and then Jurassic Ring fucked Ursa Ring. This is the
Oh no!
This is basically.
This is what we're worried about!
This is basically the Registeel and Manaphy situation from Telly's show, but Chris did it first! Just...
Wait. Oh, he did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But, next time someone says, hey, next time someone says anything about Scrafty and Electivire, I'm bringing this up.
Yeah.
Because at least Scrafty and Electivire are of age.
Like, I'd rather see their kid than this shit. And yes, I know, same sex, all that jazz, but still.
They could always adopt it.
I don't think I've made this clear already. I think I have, but none of the AXE cast are ever having kids, or if they are, you're never gonna hear about it.
That's fine.
Good.
That's not.
Well, there's always fanfiction.
I may.
God.
If you
Nope,
recall,
nope, nope.
Listen, I even committed to that in the original. I made it clear that the AXE cast, no one is going to have kids in that unless it's the hosts, which obviously they did. But
Wait a minute.
We still gotta talk about
Hold that thought.
on this scene.
Wait a minute. Hold that thought. I just noticed something. Let me check really quickly. Because something seems wrong with that. The giraffe has restoring muscles.
no, it has Machoke muscles.
I was gonna say that. Yes, it looks like Machoke. So he couldn't even incorporate Ursaring's body properly.
Yeah, it has Machoke's upper body physique.
Thank you. Okay, let's just God, fucking Christ, let's just continue.
Wait, Luxray, please continue the story.
Of course,
right.
the guy who
Anyway,
makes muscular
so I
sprites
went
all
and
the
I
time
asked
would know
Miss
that.
Murray if she thought I was old.
Please.
Hey, babe.
Hey babe, I just appeared out of the door. Turns out I was just living in the door the entire time. I'm not old. Also, my ass is obscured by Filmora. Christ almighty. Anyways. Where was I going with this?
What are they talking about?
I don't even know. I can barely hear them because of this shitty audio. Anyways.
Hi.
Is
Mr.
Luxray still
Luxray.
worried about being old?
Yep.
How are you doing?
You're
Hello.
in your 30s. You shouldn't be worried about your midlife crisis.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Brigg. Anyway, babe, I had a question.
I mean, isn't
Dad,
that around the time where someone starts getting old? Maybe that's a little bit older.
Mm-hmm. Where was I?
can I please
Wait,
get
shouldn't
some
it be
damn
like 40s or
privacy?
50s? I mean,
Finally.
say when you should be having a midlife crisis. I had a midlife crisis.
Also, I just realized this. Gonna get some privacy. Miss Mismagius to knock off. You left your fucking door open like a dumbass. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Fucking Christ, you left the door open.
This is how
Everything happens.
This is like
is how
opening
they
the
feel.
door and being surprised someone tried to break into your house. You left the door
This is
open.
how they feel.
Close it.
This is how they failed their audition for a teen drama series.
Go ahead, Light.
Never mind.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, oh, can I get some privacy? You can close the door. You have a door right in front of you, mischievous knockoff. Close it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Actually, the burglar example was shit because I don't see the Luxray breaking it. But it's like, close the fucking thing. Like, holy fuck. Like, I know you're stupid, Miss Ray, as you're gonna show in the giraffe rig episode. But this is dumb. Super dumb. God. Okay.
Mom goes out to have lunch with Lantern, and you have to burst into my room. Isn't there a thing such as knocking?
Isn't there a thing such as knocking? Again, the door was closed. Or, not the... No, if the door was closed, that would be a problem. No, the door was open. That's the problem. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to pull the Sheldon and being like, Miss Ray, Miss Ray, Miss Ray? Like, no, it's fucking closed. It's open.
Miss Well.
God damn it. God damn it, no.
Miss Well.
God damn it, no.
Actually, why are they trying to have a private conversation?
Because she wants to fuck, she wants to fuck the next
excuse me
three.
a second.
Yeah, no problem.
It's pretty clear what they want to do.
Yep, the teenager wants to fuck another teenager.
It's a scenario as old. It's a scenario as old.
Like, I'm pretty sure, or actually, yeah, like, I think you even told us, Telly, that your characters in the reboot were adults, or at least adult age, 18.
Everyone is of age. They are,
Thank you.
I made sure. I make sure of that. I don't work with teenage characters no more. Every character in AXE, save for the obvious adopted owl, is of age.
Yeah, but enough about Hoot. Anyways.
God damn it.
We're outlet.
I know. I was just having some fun. No, I'm not gonna go there. With what I was about to say.
Either way, but
Go ahead.
implications aside,
Mhm.
that way, that bed is too small.
It is. I'm surprised it doesn't break. Well, I guess to be fair, it only has one person on it, technically. God. Alright. Let's keep going.
Darling, there is no knocking when you're in your room alone with your boyfriend.
I mean, okay.
How old are these characters again?
Apparently, they're Apparently, the two mixed breeds are teens. And Luxray is, I don't fucking know what age, because Chris couldn't be bothered to clarify it. And then watches it's like on the wiki, and they're in their 30s, which means that, I don't even want to go there. Okay.
Fine, whatever, Dad. What did you want to say? Do you think I'm old, Miss Murray? I'm not old, right? I'm hip. I'm cool, right? Dad, you kind of are old. I am? Yeah, you are old, Dad. Sorry, I don't know how to break it to you. I thought I was cool. You realize that if anything happens, your father does anything stupid, this is all your fault.
Yeah, because you couldn't set it to him straight that he's being stupid. Remember, everyone, images that we get on the internet can't be changed, like having a door closed or a bigger bed. Yes, but Chris could have fixed that. Photoshop, Paint.net exists. He could have easily just... And even then, he could have just gotten one with a door... No, wait, no, hang on. I just noticed this. No, he could have fixed it. He could have just had the door closed, or he could have just edited it with the door closed, put another image on top of that, cropped it, animated it opening, delete the other one. Basically that whole shit, if he has to use PowerPoint.
Like if you want certain images to do certain things, and you need like characters to show that they are, like, I don't know, for example, for me, TNR has that scene where they're at the cafe, and in series 2 I have to have that scene where Izzy or his dad are behind the counter.
Right.
I had to go into Paint.net to edit that specific area of the counter, crop that, and put it in the actual scene, just so the illusion is there.
Not to mention,
so
even
you can do something like that.
And not to mention, in the music opening, I think it's the second one, where I think it was a Bleach opening or some shit. Anyways, I had an animation of a door opening. That was originally closed. I had to go into PowerPoint and crop that door just to open up. I had to go into there separately. So yes, it is possible. Even then, he could have just done something like, I just realized this. He could have just had the door not be in the frame. He could have just had it cut out and then just have him walk in without the door. He could have just done that. There's like 100 solutions. I get what you're trying to say, Ditto. I do. But the problem is, this could also have been fixed by having him either move the door out of the way, close it, edit it in PowerPoint so that the door is closed, or at least edited so that it looks closed, or just use a different background. But I do get what you're saying, Ditto. Also, Miss Maggie's speech is stupid, and Miss Maggie should feel bad.
How is it my fault?
What are they talking about? I'm sorry, I had the video muted.
That's fine. Basically, Miss Magius is getting pissy at her daughter for telling Luxray that he's old. Even though all Miss Magius had to do was deal with the problem herself. She could have just simply told him.
Miss Magius has no room to talk, considering she's put her boyfriend through, or now husband through, Lord knows how much.
Yep, all the shit that she did herself.
Yeah.
All of which could have been avoided. She's an idiot.
Yeah, and that also kind of falls over another conversation of, hey, Miss Ray, what were you doing with Ursa Reg in your room?
I think that might be interesting. I haven't gotten that point yet.
He asked you if he was old. Even your boyfriend said that was the wrong thing to say to him.
Wait, her boyfriend said that? Convenient, because he didn't say that in the scene. Sounds like something you should have put in before you did the skip, which makes me wonder if he pre-animated this, like Telly used to do with the first couple seasons of Legends.
Oh boy.
Memories.
Oh, their memories.
Early days.
Yes.
Oh, their memories, all right.
Yep.
That's the thing with life. You learn from the mistakes of the past and improve upon them.
Exactly.
Look, just because Ursifrig said it was the wrong thing
Sometimes
does
it's harder for other people to do that, kind of like with what we're seeing here.
Yes.
I mean, it was the wrong thing, Mom. Look, Miss Murray, you have this huge problem with not admitting when you're wrong. And Mommy had this problem for a long time. And all I'm saying is, if your father does something stupid, it is all your fault.
So wait, she had this problem for a long time. Why didn't you do anything to properly deal with it? Because as we're going to see in the Giraffe Rig one, assuming I even get to that, I don't even know what's next, there is a big problem that could have been fixed by dealing with your daughter's problem. You didn't do that. So
Wait,
you can go and blame
what problem?
that she hates, or that she doesn't, or actually I'm going to go back and repeat it. Hang on.
It is all your
Because,
fault.
again, I have the video muted.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'm just going to take
Yeah,
it.
save us just so I can hear you guys.
If your father does something wrong, and Mommy had this thing when you're wrong, look, Miss Murray, you have this huge problem with not admitting when you're wrong.
Okay, sorry. The issue is that Miss Murray has an issue of not admitting when she's wrong. Basically, she's stubborn as fuck.
Not admitting when she's wrong?
Yeah. Basically, she's
That
stubborn.
sounds like a 14-year-old would deal with.
Yeah. Which, oh boy. But even then, it sounds like an issue that could have been fixed, that these two could have easily worked on, but didn't in 14 years. Because this sounds like it's been a problem for a while. Yet, nope.
If your father does something stupid, it is all your fault. Do you really want me to sit here and admit it was my fault? Yes, that's all I want you to do. You know that your dad was looking for a little appreciation. You could have said, "No, Dad, you're amazing, Father, and you're not old at all."
I can understand being stubborn, but because compared to Miss Magius's head, Miss Ray's head is certainly swelled.
Yeah. I think it's actually bigger than Miss Magius's now that I think about it.
It is.
It's like, how does that happen? I don't even... Oh, wait, no. Now I remember. Because he made the sprite bigger. That's why.
Oh, it takes a
Let's see.
little edit.
Oh, also, I'm trying to take a look. Sorry, just looking at the neck, that seems like it would atrophy.
It's like, anyone play, Sun and Moon? I know most people in this call did, but, you know the whole Mimikyu disguise thing? That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. It's like, is Mimikyu inside this thing?
That's actually the perfect explanation.
God, I think there's actually a Mismagius Mimikyu out there, but yeah, or at least a Halloween one. Anyways, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We got about 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
Give him crap.
it's pretty scary.
Miss Murray, just tell him what
Think about. Oh boy. Should I really bring this up? Do you guys remember ever seeing those pictures of where the women have these neck rings that go?
Not really.
They do that to stretch out their neck because it's supposed to be sexually appealing to the men.
Okay. Weird.
Structurally stable when the reins are there, when the reins are off. So they have to keep them on. The husband can threaten to literally kill his wife by just cutting the reins off, and then the neck would atrophy.
What the fuck?
Because the reins are around the neck, the muscles in the neck can't support the head.
Jesus Christ.
And this is something that's in... I can't remember what culture it was.
But that sounds messed up. Jesus.
But it's a part of life.
Christ.
Death.
That's a yikes for me.
Let's just continue.
Wants to hear.
Yeah.
That's all he
Welcome
wants
to
to
the darker
hear.
side of cultural anthropology.
Fine, whatever.
Thanks,
That's
Blake.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Thanks,
Are you happy?
Even at still learning.
Yes, I am happy. What's up?
How old you get, you can never stop learning.
Amen to that.
Oh, we get to see the sprite again. I hate this so much. It
God.
doesn't even look right.
Not again.
It's back again. Fuck it.
Yo, who's looking hot and fly? Yeah, baby. This is totally your fault, Mom. Excuse me? This is all your fault. Clearly, you're not giving him enough appreciation. Miss Murray, we just
Hey, are
had
you
a
going through your
conversation.
midlife crisis?
Oh, I love that Miss Magus is like, oh, it's my fault. I'm like, yeah, because you're enabling him, you stupid motherfucker. You're enabling this behavior. Just tell him you're being stupid. Get the fuck over it. But then, oh wait, then we wouldn't have a situation. So yes, Miss Magius is to blame because she's enabling this behavior from Luxray instead of telling him to fuck off and get over this.
Ditto says Filmora censors Luxray yet again.
Yep. It's like the hair is so bad it has to be a censor bar.
Except it's not even that good.
It's not. It's just transparent.
Actually, the hair almost looks like a dick.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
Gosh dang it, so
Jesus Christ.
that was unexpected.
The hair looks like a dick.
Before you say stuff like that!
Oh my god, that is so
That's
wrong.
it.
That is so wrong,
sorry.
but it's... Yeesh.
Very swift.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. God, this is...
Look, let's move on.
Yes, alright.
About this. Yeah, I know. And clearly,
Hang on, let
this
me
is
double check the timer here.
6 minutes.
Okay, for 2 hours.
Oh god.
Huzzah.
all your fault. It's no one's fault, guys. I'm just freaking epic and awesome.
just get-
I can't
So easily sidetracked.
I know.
help it. Do you like what it did to my hair? No.
It's so
Well,
fun to
you know what?
talk over something so terrible.
Babe,
No, we're
you're
just having
not-
fun.
Oh, now she tells Luxray that it looks bad. Where the fuck was this earlier? Jesus Christ.
Hey, I just noticed this. What's that,
Oh, what is it?
Relationship.
actually? My word. Anyway, what's that thing on Luxray's right shoulder?
Right
It doesn't
shoulder.
look like it's part of the couch.
Luxray's right shoulder. It's
Is right.
his right. I think that's supposed to be the guitar. That or it's a plant, I think?
Oh, is that the vase?
I think, yeah. Looks like it.
Part of the sprite.
It looks weird. Hey, let's just see.
Getting with the times. You could be good with the times. I even shaved some of my chest hair. How hot is that? Not hot at all, Luxray. You look ridiculous.
Yeah, but you enabled him technically. You technically enabled him, Miss Magius. You could have just told him to fuck off with his shit and stopped him, but you didn't. You can get on your daughter's case for saying, "Oh, you should have told him," but you enabled him. You should have stopped. Now it's too late. Actually, disasters don't just happen. They're a chain of unfortunate events. Unravel the clues and count down these final seconds from disaster. I could be watching that instead, actually, now that I think about it, but it holds true, this. Anyways.
We need to go on vacation, I think.
They really do. Alright.
And that's how it all happened, Joe. And that's how I was looking as epic and amazing as ever. Now. Okay, I don't know who has fed your ego.
Okay,
or told
so
you
that was the vase.
Yeah.
you look cool, but whoever it is lying to you. Right?
Honestly, the rosary would be the best thing because the smell must be rancid.
Yeah. Okay, I see Tully posted the poll there. Actually, yeah, hang on. I'm just going to say this. Yeah, for those who have a Twitter, go vote for Telly's poll here for a series, because his series is way more interesting than this. Just do it, please, if you haven't. Just please.
God.
Just please. Alright.
And then after that, we rule over the world.
I've been reverse shameless plugged.
Yes. Okay.
You know what? We're friends. We don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
Completely and utterly lying
Handled it.
to you.
Okay.
Oh, you're just jealous. They're totally jealous.
Yes, she's jealous of the guy who looks fucking stupid. Genius, you stupid motherfucker.
That's the second time.
Yeah. Yes, because it holds true. This guy is an idiot. Holy shit. Alright.
Alright,
My
sure.
grandfather
I'm
won't
jealous.
even
Right.
let me use the word idiot anymore.
Relax.
No, I just gotta stick to using dingbat.
That's fair. Also, holy shit. Oh, this guy cannot audio balance for shit. My fucking ears hurt from that shit. Pause.
I warned you!
You were right. You were absolutely right. Also, apparently the earring is transparent.
What is a gauge?
Oh, good.
Oh, my fucking god.
Either that or
He has a hole cut through his earlobe!
I feel like I need to bring this up again. Hang on.
either that or if properly.
Or he must have been cheap and did it at home and he messed it up.
I guess
I would.
it's like, oh wait, too late to fix this, I'm gonna put in a gauge.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish the rest of this because it's so fucking stupid. Okay. I am not. It's just pause randomly. No. I am not doing the next one. The next one is Drapion's episode, which is going over what happened with Rosewood. And we've gone through so many of these episodes already tonight. I am at my peak.
I think we've only covered 3 or 4.
I think we have, but I think that's about the same amount as before. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. So I'm just, yeah, I think I turned the display capture off. Okay. So basically so that's basically the end of that. We'll take some last minute questions before I'll end the stream. Thanks to all who came out to watch the stream. Thanks to my guests. I really do appreciate it. Even if it's a torture. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
And hope you laughed at our comedy.
Yes.
No, they laughed at our torture.
Most likely this will stay up. Yeah, most likely this will stay up because it didn't seem like this one had many issues, and well, it's been a while since there's been content, so it's like, why not? Well, best case scenario is that I'll keep it up. Besides, it's whatever happens, it's their problem. If it's just like bummed and shit, fuck it. Well, I definitely have. Oh, okay, that's good, Ditto. Good on you. I'm trying to find this sprite I did of the Luxray. See where.
Okay, what was your favorite joke?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just busy looking for the thing here. Let's see. No, that's Will's birthday gift.
But man, Wave, what a reaction!
Yeah, definitely. I gotta remember to make the Drapion Thanos pick later.
Oh, do you want me to voice Drapion in that?
No, I'm just making a picture. It's all good though.
Oh, I was about to say, little sort of God for the hand.
Well, I could probably take
This
that
is why-
audio from the stream.
And this is will be forever missed.
Yeah, like I can probably take that audio and just use it from the stream anyways. So it's like, yeah.
I gotta wonder what happened to Swiss Dragon.
That is a good question.
Oh,
He disappeared into the ether, never to be seen again.
Well, probably.
In people's nightmares.
Yeah. Oh, we have Swift here, so we can answer that.
well, honestly, it's been a while, but if I were to think what happened to him, he would probably, he's, well, a house man, basically, and taking care of his children and stuff. Taking care of his children while...
I forgot he had kids.
Yeah, while his wife works.
Oh, okay.
So he's basically a stay-at-home dad.
Yes, basically. And surprisingly, he might be a good one.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, who is Drapion dating again?
I think it's a
Viper.
Yep.
Oh, Life. So he basically has... So, how does he have?
How many
Two?
of these- Yeah.
I think he has one, but you could say two.
Paraline and a Scroopy.
Well, the mixed breeds, but yeah. Where the fuck did I put them? I thought I had the luxury one on this file. Maybe I put it in the pictures file. Oh, okay, found it.
Now you gotta wonder, as Drapion introduced his kids to his little group, the crazy
Oh,
group.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
yes, you mean this?
Sorry, kind of cut out there for a second.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot. Which crazy group are you?
I think she means
The
like,
group
other
like
group.
Drapion was with like Patrick.
Oh yeah, Patricio, Kafagrigus, and others.
Oh, okay.
He kind of has, actually.
I'm sure that's lead to some interesting adventures with those kids.
Oh, probably.
Oh yes.
Oh fuck, I forgot. I forgot Pachirisu had a kid with somebody.
Yes.
Boy. Yikes.
Things went weird ways.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh no!
I think he realized it.
Oh no!
Oh, I realized it, but I just
Oh my god!
She
I just
fucked his elf.
I just quietly let it be.
I
didn't
forgot
want to
about.
recall it.
I forgot. Yeah, she fucked in his elf.
More like forced it.
I haven't.
So
and
right.
next time,
God fucking.
and next time someone gives hell to Electro,
Oh.
I'm gonna bring all this up.
I remember Swift had something else.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Well, should I say
It's up to you. I'm just gonna leave this up on the
for
screen.
the episodes like Swift had a live birth scene or something?
Oh no! That scene. Why did I remember that?
Oh god.
Oh.
Technically, you did it twice. Swift.
Then again, I have no room to talk, man. If he had a kid on screen.
I was asking if you wanted me to say it, you guys. Jen.
Listen, I'd say more about it, but the two things brought up, I pretty much did on two of my different shows back in the day too, so I have no room to talk. For those who remember Shiny Stoutland.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, okay. We got the different Luxrays back to back.
Yeah.
They still look pretty ugly.
Yeah. Well, it's me trying to make the best out of a bad situation, basically.
For as mad as it is, it's definitely better than the original.
Yeah, it's like
that much I could say.
If I was in charge of the design, I would just have to be a regular fucking Luxray. So.
You mean like the one that wasn't?
Yeah, exactly. Mine. Yeah, the bastard son of the Dragonite.
Never gonna get tired of that line.
Yep. Oh, and I'm gonna quickly deal with this because I'm sure some people are gonna be like, because I'm sure some people may be watching this after the fact and like, oh, you seem to be making fun of people making live or making pixel art. Let's see you do better. Yeah, I'm pulling that up right now. Pulling it up. Just give me a second. I just want to deal with this for those who are potentially getting to that bit.
Actually, I think the viewership's decreasing right now.
That's fine. I'm just gonna that's
some people will catch this after.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna quickly show a couple off here, and yeah. So I'm just gonna zoom in on this. So let's do. This isn't admittedly my favorite art piece, but it is what it is. Coco from World Ends With You. That was made by hand. Admittedly, it's one of my weaknesses of drawing is that the bigger the object is like it's hard to draw. But there's Coco, drew by hand. Also, I'm gonna pull up the 3 Galar sprites. That is downloads, David. I did a custom sprite of Lucario's transformation, including. Okay, I wouldn't count Ultra Lucario as doing a custom sprite because it was basically taking that. All right, I got Decidueye's arrows from the following episode. Made those by hand. So anyone remember that episode will know the arrows bit, and that was made by me. Also, I'm gonna pull this up too, just to be on the safe side, because I got a couple safety nets here, just in case. Waiting for it to pull up in Paint. If it'll show up in Paint. Just give it a second. Okay, there we go. And thumbnail for episode 14, the Lucario is made by yours truly. So, or at least the Lucario was. Made by yours truly. Custom. Didn't have to go into pixel art for that, or didn't have to already alter sprites for it. Next.
Also, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think I'm gonna do. Oh, gonna do a couple more. Just to get the point across. Because I just want to make this perfectly clear. Because I forgot I did that other one. There's one other one I'm trying to find. What's a good example? No, that's yellow diamond. Where did I put the? Where did I put them? Yeah, I'm just also taking a look at the comment section. I could also show the centaur, but no. No, that's the Xerath one. Where did I put the Galar sprites? Oh, wait, no. I have to go to 2019.
Oh, right, you did. Oh, I do remember that.
Let's see. That's the Cerberus one. Or not the Cerberus, the Centaur.
Right, didn't you make your own samples?
Yeah, pulling that up right now. I have a couple here because I used the...
Right, I remember.
And I got a Score Bunny. The only one I don't like is the Grookey one, but that's because I use two different styles. So I'm just going to zoom in on these, just to prove a point.
Oh
And
Okay, just about. Okay, and...
fun
display.
call.
Indeed it has.
Okay. Yep, these two were made by yours truly. Made them by hand, Score Bunny and Sobble. I still haven't done Grookey, but that's not important.
Why have you not done best and grass then?
Because I've been busy. Leave me alone. Also, I did the David Halloween
Same.
one, which means I did David's Broly, or David as Broly for Halloween, the 2018 version, because that was coming out at the time. Also,
Oh, yes.
and yes, I've done
David and the Broly.
Oh, right, I remember you doing that.
Yep, and I also did Susan as Chile because those two are shipped, Broly and Chile. Also, I'm
I
gonna
haven't
steal a
seen
Devil
them.
Artemis one.
Excuse me a second.
I haven't seen the movie yet. Big sad.
That's all good. Also, I'm gonna steal the bit from Perfect Cell versus Gogeta. He's a green, sexy bastard who could steal your bitch. He be Goku's ass kicking in his dick. Oh, oh, ho, ho. Bitch, my name is Perfect Cell. Okay. Alright, one more. And this is another custom one, just to deal with the potential argument. This is Acroloth 2160 C, made custom. And
I
this
remember you
is
making
the Cat
that.
Zebra. This was also a pain to make. But just to prove a point that, oh, it's so easy for you to ditch or to piss off others or to bash on others' artwork, I'd like to do better. To those who potentially make that argument, I know it's likely not you guys in the chat. I'm just going to say, for those who made it that far, these are the sprites I made by hand. Just to prove a point that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I've made it. I made them myself. Okay. So yeah, I'm likely going to leave this one up. This has been a fun one, especially with my friends it's here. It's been a lot of fun. Even if a couple did join a little bit later than others, it was still a lot of fun regardless.
Yes, it was very fun.
It was a good time, even if some of these episodes were pretty bad. I think by far the worst one was probably the Drifloon one. The Luxury one was also pretty bad. But yeah, so I think the most thing that angered me the most was redundancy aside. The thing that angered me the most, though, was probably the whole OBS thing. If I do another one of these in the future where I go over another few episodes, because I've done, like, 3 to 4 of these, so that leaves 15 of these episodes left.
God.
He did so many of these, and yet it feels like little has
I
happened.
didn't realize how many of these were made, and that we were gonna get tons more if you were actually gonna stay consistent with it.
Yeah. It's like I may do another one in the future. Like, I'll have a few opportunities, potentially, so yeah. Hopefully the next time I do a video, it's going to be either the podcast celebrating the 10th anniversary of doing TPAS, which technically it's this year, or I'm going to do one on my on the main channel, basically doing some podcast things, because I know I got the Game of Thrones thing to talk about, or at least the dumb petition, and then other stuff. I'll get to it when I get to it. Especially because, well, the live stream for the Undertale art didn't go over too well, so that was fun. And the whole what if. So, yeah. Either way, I'll deal with that as is. I gotta work on myself these next couple months anyways. So, anyways, thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate it. Again, special thanks to my guests. I really do appreciate them coming out to co-commentate. And yeah, have a good evening, everybody, and happy belated, and I guess technically it's belated because it's tomorrow. Happy belated birthday to Telly.
Thanks.
about Kelly?
Even though it's not midnight yet, but thanks.
Yep. All right, take care.